Hey guys, Jay, welcome back to the channel. Man, what a freaking day, man. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. This has been one of the best freaking Master Universe days ever. Seriously, like this doesn't happen very often. I mean, 3 different lines getting releases, confirmations, if you will, about rumors and leaks and all this kind of stuff, and then brand new figures that haven't even really been talked about. So, yeah, man, I wanted to talk about this. I wanted to like come on here and get everybody excited about Master Universe. Come on, let's be serious. I mean, come on, this is groundbreaking. This is like world shaking. This is proof positive that Master of the Universe isn't going anywhere in 2024 or 2025. Come on, it's literally going to continue in some form or another, some iteration. And of course, the line is not dead; it is alive and well. I mean, like, come on, let's be perfectly candid here. Um, a lot of people, including myself, at times, I'm not going to lie, have questioned, what's actually happening with the Master Universe. I mean, you know, when many of the retailers sort of did not get their crap together, you know what I mean? Exclusivity with Walmart for a long time, distribution was just absolutely horrid in any regard, regardless of whether it was Target, whether it was Walmart, whether it was fan channels, absolutely ridiculous. And of course, the whole pandemic thing, everything that happened during then, what a complete perfect storm for everything that happened. Absolutely nuts. And that reminds me, I just wanted to mention really quickly that my heart goes out to everybody that's being affected by all the hurricanes that have been happening lately. Florida, North Carolina, even parts of Texas and other parts of the state and other states, just along that hurricane belt. My heart, my prayers go out to all of you guys affected by that. Like, oh my God, I can't imagine what everyone's going through. I hope that you guys are all safe and that if you have loved ones out there who might have been affected by the storm, please reach out. Find out if they're okay. See if there's any way you can communicate with those people, with your people and everybody you care about, because this is a scary time in our history, guys. Like, you know, uh, I've been on this world for plus 45 years now. Wow. And yeah, I just got to tell you, this is crazy. I've never seen so much prosperity, but at the same time, so much despair, you know, uh, coming out of our world. Right there are a lot of people who are hurting right now. A lot of people who are prospering right now, but at the same time, there's a lot of crazy things that are going on in the world right now. We all, as a community, have to band together and really protect everyone who's closest to us. So, again, my best to everybody who's being affected by this crazy situation that's going out there right now. And I hope you guys are all doing well and staying safe. And of course, if anybody out there needs help or needs assistance, please reach out to your local charities, your local authorities, and try to figure out how you guys can help. There are charities that you can subscribe to. Clint from LGR, a Lazy Games Reviews, he actually set up an actual donation page for Help from the Skies, and that's been really helpful. Apparently, in North Carolina, where a lot of times the only way they can get aid is actually through airdrops. That's amazing. So if you guys are subscribed to LGR, please donate on his last video which he posted, which covers the donation. It's not for him; it's actually for everybody else affected. So that's a huge help. And apparently, FEMA, the the emergency fund for America, is another way to get in contact and try to reach out and help. It's my understanding that anybody who wants to help, please don't directly go to the areas that are affected. It's only going to make things worse. Contact your local authorities who are in the area. If you want to volunteer or try to help out, they'll be the ones who will direct you the best and be able to tell you where you can help the most. Again, I just wanted to put it out there because a lot of people are being affected. It's Thanksgiving up here in Canada, so we have a lot to be thankful for, Canadians, because there are a lot of less fortunate people out there right now, and it's affecting them 100%. So again, my thoughts and prayers are to everybody out there. Please have good journeys. Stay safe, everybody. This one's really rough. But having said that, Guys, please reach out to your local any way that you can help. Local charities, local donations, whatever you can do. It's very, very much appreciated. You guys are the best. Um, I just wanted to put that out there because it is important as a community, as as we are, right, as a toy community, the lovers of toys. At the same time, all of our fellow toy collectors, there are a lot of them who are being displaced right now. In those areas, and really, we have to reach out to them to see if they're doing okay. Of course, once again, your loved ones, make sure that they're okay. Today, though, it was a crazy day to be a Master Universe fan. I woke up this morning thinking, ho hum, what is there? There's nothing much to do out in the world. And then all of a sudden I got blasted, literally blasted by so many people just like saying, oh my God, did you see what Canal dos Mineros actually posted on their page? I was losing it. It was absolutely ridiculous. Um, and I was thinking, okay, it's going to be Origins, or it's going to be Cartoon Collection, or it's going to be Masterverse, or it's going to be Turtles of Grayskull. Who the hell would have thought that it was all three current lines? The only one missing from this release, of course, is Origins, which has its own, surprise schedule, which they don't really explain to us anymore. Wow, just wow. And we really do live in a great time for Master Universe. Of course, I'm just a massive fan, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about some of the releases that happened today. Which ones I think are actually, the most exciting, in my opinion. And I wanted to ask you guys, what were your thoughts about, all of the announcements today, all the confirmations? Because it's interesting. Canal dos Mineros, Toy Habits, Geek That Life. All of us, the Mad Hatter himself. All of us have been, talking about all these dear weird little rumors that have been coming around, all these leaks that have been showing up for Masterverse, or Origins, for Cartoon Collection, for Turtles, and now this is like proof positive that everything actually is real. Like whether or not they're pre-orders in Europe, or in the EU, or the UK, the other side of the other side of the pond, and then all of a sudden we see these leaks coming in from South America and Canal dos Mineros, and Yo Tengo El Poder, all these guys who are basically really digging deep to find out all of this great Masters of the Universe news. It really is a wonderful time to be a Masters of the Universe fan. And can you believe it's freaking 1:45 in the morning? I'm still this kind of wired. Like, this is crazy. I really wanted to take the opportunity today to just talk Master Universe, and really, celebrate the time that we live in, that the Master Universe continues to go strong in 2024. Motu Mania, everybody. Motu Mania. Holy freaking crap. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Like, seriously, the four congruent lines right now are all getting absolutely massive releases. For Master Universe Origins, we just had the order for Demo Man. For Master Universe Masterverse, obviously, the Horde Trooper is about to go up for pre-order on Mattel Creations. The Master Universe Cartoon Collection, holy crap, all the great stuff that was announced today, and of course the Turtles of Grayskull. It's literally just bonkers, being a Master Universe fan, trying to keep up with all these lines, man. Like, I'd like, it's burning a hole in our pockets every single time something happens, but at the same time, we're so excited. We're just so over the moon that this continues to happen. And of course, as I said earlier, the line is not dead. It is alive and well, and just continues to move forward in the direction that we're in. It's freaking amazing. Um, just before we move into the main topic for tonight, I did want to say hi to everybody who's here. Thank you guys for joining me this late at night, because usually I've been trying my best to get it in a little bit of earlier time slot, but today I had a lot of things going on. I had family over. We're going to be, again, as I mentioned earlier, it is Thanksgiving weekend for Canadians. So happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there, all the Canadians out there. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Happy Turkey Day. Happy gobble gobble. So yeah, this weekend is going to be a lot of fun. Reconnecting with family, reconnecting with friends, and I wish everybody out there a happy and safe holiday season. It begins this weekend for Canadians, and will continue into holiday season for Halloween, for American Thanksgiving, for, of course, Christmas. It's going to be freaking crazy. So It begins now, everybody. It begins now. But I did want to take a moment to say hi to everybody who's in the chat. Thank you guys for joining me on this late evening for this late stream. You guys are the best, of course. Onryu83, what's going on, my friend? It is late. It is freaking late, my friend. Oh my god. Mark Morgan, what's going on? Happy Thanksgiving weekend, y'all. Yeah, absolutely. Happy Thanksgiving to you too, Mark. Frankie Rivera, let's go. Let's go, Frankie. It's My Buddy's Customs. My Buddy's Customs. Good to see you, brother. If you haven't already, guys, check out My Buddy's Customs. He's been working on a lot of great custom figures for Master Universe and other figures in general. You won't regret his content. He does a really great job. Awesome channel. Give him a like and a follow. Tell him Jay sent you. Nolan, what's going on, my friend? How you doing tonight? Always good to see Nolan. Michael Worrell Jr. After midnight stream. Let's go. Absolutely. Good to see you, brother. Collector Phil. Yes. Let's do this. Let's do this, everybody. Rogerio Oviares. I think I got that right. I probably screwed up, but Rogerio, good to see you, my friend. How you doing tonight? Apologies if I messed up your name. I tend to do that a lot. Hi, Mega J. Nice to say hello. Great live today. Thank you, my friend. Really great seeing you as well. Victor Rena, what's going on? Hola, my friend. Hola, Victor. How are you today? Great to see you. Ryan Wimmer, not sure how I feel about the vintage collection. Is that Zodak going to be that much better or different than New Eternia? We shall see, because there are a lot of things that we're going to touch up on today, and we're gonna take a deeper dive into that right now and see exactly what we can expect from this line. It's crazy. Frankie saying hi to everybody. Alex Valdez, good to see you, my friend. How are you doing tonight? Awesome to see you here. Good to see you, Alex. Collector Phil, today is October 12th. Is the Motu anniversary day. Happy birthday. Oh, that's so awesome, man. If that is true, that is incredible. Happy anniversary day to Master Universe. That's awesome, guys. Noel is in the house. King Panther. Mr. J, one serious question. What is bigger, Motu Mania or Mega J Mania? It's got to be Motu, man. Mega J Mania is you just made that up. You just made that up. But I love it. I love it. Thank you, King. Thank you, Noel. You're awesome, dude. Rick, the never-ending toys. Hello, Mega J. You're simply mega. And the long-live Motu. Hi from Italy. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you so much. All the way from Italy, dude. Wow, that's incredible. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Thank you so much. It's always great to see friends. Ciao, my friend. It's always good to see you. Let's see here. Frankie, everything's doing well, my friend. Mother Slug. Good to see Mother Slug. Rogerio. Mattel will have no mercy on my wallet. I need to start burning shopping with the Horde Troopers from Mattel Creations. I know, right? Gotta definitely wake up early for that one. Get your alarm clocks ready. Emperor Shao Kahn, ruler of the outer world. Good to see you, brother. Let's see here. Anybody else? Yo, Joe C is in the house. Chad Stewart's in the house. Paul Morales, good to see you, my friend. Mark Morgan, always great to see Mark. Let's see here. Big G Money Talks. Where's the Masterverse Universe Lego set? Why is this not a thing? There are several Lego sets, but they're not Lego. They are compatible. They're called Mega. Master Universe has its own Mega set, which is actually owned by Mattel. So maybe I'll swing back to that. They have Castle Grayskull. They have Snake Mountain. They have several different play sets. I believe they have the Wind Raider, the Roton. They have the Battle Ram. A lot of great stuff for Mega, but no Lego, because Mega is the building block for that one. Jason Ashman 55. What's going on, brother? You will have to forgive me, but I ignore all Motu news as I have not seen like 6 or 7 of the last waves from Masterverse here in Tucson, Arizona. I'm sorry to hear that, brother. Hopefully you'll be able to find them soon, because they just announced a whole new wave. So there's gonna be a lot. This is gonna be a lot of fun. It is bonkers, Mark. It's absolutely nuts. The Dizzy Rizzy. Honk if you love New Eternia. Absolutely. Honking it, making it well known to the world. 2023. Happy Thanksgiving to you too, brother. Awesome. Nolan, happy Thanksgiving weekend, dude. Thank you, my friend. Happy Thanksgiving to you too. Mark Morgan, happy Thanksgiving. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. You too as well. Jason Ashman 55. 70% of the Walmarts by me do not even carry any of the lines of Motu. The lines are not doing well. It's again, distribution has been absolutely hard in many regards for big box stores. Thankfully, the fan channels have really kept it up, and we really do appreciate it. Danny Rodriguez, what's going on, my friend? Happy Thanksgiving to you too, brother. Thank you so much. Slam Bus Rodan, Jay, it is a bittersweet time. While there is so much available, it is getting very hard to keep up with the releases. Rodimus just turned 10 and is collecting Origins cartoon and Turtles. Wow. Just nuts, right? That's a lot of lines to be collecting. Best of luck to you, brother. Holy crap. Meanwhile, I am trying to keep up with Nekatoon Turtles. It's crazy. It is crazy. Best of luck to you, brother. 123. Sorry, off topic. Did your 2024 Fan Expo video come out already? I don't think I see it. You know what? I'm definitely gonna have to put that on MGR Collector. Thank you for reminding me, Tube Top 123. I'm on it, brother. I'm on it. Thank you so much. Chris Oliver. Thanksgiving weekend as an American is how things are. Okay. How is it that Thanksgiving is eating up? Is what the heck? How is it Thanksgiving is eating with the Indians? What is the story of your Thanksgiving? I guess I'll have to look that up. I mean, it's not so dissimilar. It has very similar roots for Thanksgiving here in Canada. Obviously, the native people who were here welcomed the British to North America and specifically Canada, and the Hudson's Bay Company, set up trade here, and a lot of what we take for granted is because of generosity of the native peoples of Canada. So yeah, we do give thanks to everything that transpired during that time, and it's very much a welcoming situation here in Canada, just like it is in the United States. They do have very many parallels on that level for sure. Slam Bros for Dan. It's like a flock of vampires draining out the bank account. I know, right? Just literally freaking bloodsuckers. Absolutely. Mark Morgan. Oh my gosh, guys, you guys are amazing. So many people here tonight. I think the new Zodak is a lame Masterverse. You know what? It's again, we're going to look into it. We're definitely going to see some of the finer details on it. But let's see how that works out. I mean, this new vintage collection, I think it's something which is supposed to be closer to the idea of how they're supposed to, or at least parallel classics, right? That's what the original, at least the conceptually, that's what it should be. Chad Stewart's in the house. Was actually thinking of selling all my Origins of 129. Now this news. Now head wants to explode. Oh, you got big decisions to make, Chad. Big decisions. James Serapio, dude, cleaning for Thanksgiving, but hey, good to see you, brother. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Chris Oliver, it's about time we got some new multiverse at this point. I haven't seen anything on the shelves except for the last line, which I got, but I got the new Man of War series about a month ago. Sweet. I love that Man of War. Awesome stuff. Emperor Shah Khan, really outer world. How's the weather there, Jay? It's getting a little bit cooler. It's not cold, but it is getting cooler. Tommy's in the house. The great Sculpt Viper Tommy is here, everybody. Perfect timing. Settling to have a sip and then get some work done. Absolutely. Always great to see Tommy. And of course, I just got my Tila. Thank you, Tommy. Appreciate that. Really excited. And of course, more Master Universe. We're going to talk about Mondo in this stream as well. So always great to see Sculpt Viper Tommy in the chat. Thank you, Tommy, for being here tonight. Always great to see you, brother. Let's see here. Alex Valdez. We need Hot Wheels Motu racetracks based on the castles. That would be sick. That would be sick. There are Motu racers. We do know that for Hot Wheels. So Andrew Davis is in the house. What's going on here? I am absolutely flat broke. Absolutely. It's getting harder and harder to make ends meet. But we got to find some way to get those figures, man. Crazy. Although I have actually had to skip on certain lines. Frank Rivera, real quick, you should have an opening before a video saying Mega! Mega! That would be cool. That would be neat. I know Retro Rick, he has retro. So I decided, okay, I can't do retro. So Mega, that would be interesting. Mega. Yeah, that would be neat. Maybe I want to meet Retro Rick one day. He's a cool dude. Yes, happy Thanksgiving to Al, Nolan, and of course, James. Chad Stewart, my Walmart started carrying Motu for the last 2 years or so. Wow, that's crazy, dude. That is so nuts. It still warms my heart to see Motu on the pegs. Union Pacific Snowy Valleys Division. Hello from Australia. I'm Martin, originally from Argentina, and a Motu fan specifically for Top Toys Argentina from the 80s. Amazing. Great to see you, my friend. You stay safe. And of course, always great to see a mate from down under. Thank you so much, Martin. Great to see you, brother. It's pretty early for you guys, isn't it? Rodrigo. No, Rogerio, sorry. My apologies, Rogerio. We have lots of homework. There are many figures to collect. Absolutely. Happy Thanksgiving to all the Canadians out there. On Review 83. A lot of Walmarts around me stopped carrying Motu and Turtles of Grayskull. I have one Walmart and two Targets around me that still do. At least you still have at least you still have an avenue to pick them up. That's awesome. Emperor Shao Kahn, good to see you. Alex Valdez, has Mondo announced how soon we'll be able to see the concept for their 7-inch line? That is a good question. I know Tommy has sworn to secrecy, but one day we'll get Peter back on here, and of course, and the other parts, the other creative directors like Hector and the whole crew. We'll get them on here eventually and really ring them out, try to find out some secrets one day. Chris Oliver, so sorry, I've got to stop using voice to text. No worries, brother. We understand. The Dizzy Rizzy. Ooh, Alex Valdez. I'm so ready for that Mondo 2000 X line. Yes, I think we're all losing our minds over that. James Sarapi, we're thankful not to be betrayed by the rightful monarchy. What? What is going on here? I don't understand that one. James, I got 305 fly 1/6 binge of mine is spendy. It is expensive, my friends. Alex Valdez, I once celebrated Canadian Thanksgiving in Los Angeles with some Canadian friends. That's awesome. Bring it with you, man. Bring it with you. Skull Piper Tommy, exciting. We have some fun stuff in New York City. Woo-hoo-hoo! Tommy, you are literally pulling at the heartstrings of everybody here, man. That's crazy. Mark Morgan, it's because it's colder in Canada, so all that land produces is ready now. Unlike November, when the USA is ready, it's all about when we have and can share. I think you're talking about the way it works in the Thanksgiving, and I think you're absolutely right. Nolan, Marshall should be there within the next couple of weeks. Nice. I have a Marshall. We could probably take a quick look at that. Thanksgiving. Well, thank you, Mark. Appreciate that. Joe C, good to see you, brother. 40 and 40. Dude, that always gets me. What's up, my boy? What's up, brother? Good to see you. Night one. I recently picked up the Prince Adam and Cringer 2-pack at my Target. Awesome. So good. Chris Oliver. I want a Castle Grayskull from Multiverse. Oh, dude. You are singing to the choir here, man. You are singing to the choir. King Panther, Jay, I've been sending good positive vibes your way for career opportunities. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. I really do. Seriously, I really, really do. Also, I'm all in for the new Faker Mondo, which will be a New York Comic Con. Yes, like New York Comic Con exclusive. We are going to talk about that because Raul Barrero was able to post up some sneak peeks for us. Emperor Shao Kahn. My Walmart doesn't have any He-Man at all. Oh, so sad. I'm sorry to hear that, brother. Union Pacific. Here in Australia, it's 5 p.m. right now. Enjoying a beautiful springtime. Awesome. We're starting to move into our winter now. Fall, actually. Sorry. 40 and Orgy. How do I store not pack Motu and all that? How do stores not pack Motu and all that? Every Target and Walmart in Arizona have been having them every single time. That's awesome. Again, some places get everything. Some places get nothing. It's really sad. Chad Stewart, whatever happened to the flocked Panther of Mondo? I think they're still trying to figure it out. I don't know. Tommy, if you can give us a bit of insight, that would be awesome. Alex Valdez, high five, Dizzy. Absolutely. And the Motu Wolf. I'm curious to see how this new sketchbook series plays out. Yeah, let's talk about all of that, guys. A lot of things to take into consideration. So, crack a beer, as as someone famous would say, or a Coke, or whatever it is you happen to be drinking. Settle in, because this one's going to be a lot of Motu tonight. Today is going to be everything to do with Masters of the Universe. So, cheers, mate, and we'll get on with this. All right, let's crack on. Man, a lot of things happening. Okay, Rogerio. Will motorized vehicles ever come to Motu? Snakes there will be history, and we'll never see it. I think the Snakes there is still coming, and I would really love an attack track. I voted for attack track. I know a lot of you voted for attack track, so it is what it is. Jason Ashman, 55. What part of Arizona are you in? 40s and Orgy. Seriously, only 3 stores carry Motu of any product. That's just crazy. Frankie Rivera, Flock Panther was canceled due to where it's being made. Ah, I was not aware of that. Frankie, do you have some inside information? Is that what's going on? I don't know. But Frankie, let inquiring minds want to know. How do you know this, Frankie? How do you know this? Mark Morgan, Motu. Cheers, yes, guys. Cheers to the Motu. I really should have my cup here, but I don't. Anyway, I gotta reach over my mic. Cheers, bros. Um. Oh, Tempe, Arizona. Okay, there you go. Yeah, lots of things happening today. That of course everyone's excited about, and of course top of mind being the Masters of the Universe Motu Mania is literally crazy. Master Universe Origins, Master Universe Masterverse, Master Universe Cartoon Collection, and the Turtles of freaking Grayskull. We got treated to so many different things happening this week. Like at the start of the weekend, and let's just dive right into this, guys. This is absolutely bonkers. All right, so um, yeah, let's have a look here. I will have links I have links in the description below for all these figures if you want to purchase them on or pre-order them on Entertainment Earth. It really does help out the channel, guys, and I really appreciate it. Seriously, it's pretty much one of the only way I can actually get toys these days. Because for every order, I get a small affiliate bonus. So eventually, I'm able to afford an action figure because literally I have no money for toys these days. It's just absolutely nuts. So guys, if you're able to order on Entertainment Earth, I really would appreciate it. Thanks guys. Thanks all the same. All right, let's get into it. Enough of this affiliate codes and blah blah blah. All right. So first of all, I do want to give a huge shout out to my good friends over at Canal dos Mineros because they're the ones, as far as I know, who got up really, really early in the morning to showcase all this crazy stuff, and we are all the better for it. They had a wonderful Rosmikast Journal Motu, and I popped in for a quick second to say hi. They covered everything that happened today. So, guys, if you are a Brazilian-speaking Motu fan, you definitely should check it out. It's a wonderful resource. They are a wonderful resource for Motu news all year round. Give them a like and follow, and tell them that Jay sent you. So, the boys over at Canal dos Mineros started off with the Turtles of Grayskull today, and that's exactly where we find ourselves. This is crazy. A lot of great things were announced for the Turtles of Grayskull. Mostly confirmations. Sorry, guys, I keep hitting the mic. Mostly confirmations. We saw most of these at San Diego Comic-Con. So for me, I've seen all of these, but I really do appreciate the fact that they're already actually getting into the pre-order stage. And of course, these are part of the Reptile Wars. Manuel Eduardo Caritas, Roy Juarez, creative director over at Mattel, posted up this awesome new logo for the Reptile Wars. Of course, Reptile Wars being turtles versus snakes, and of course other creatures of the night, crawly, that are reptilian in nature. So this is really fun. Looking forward to the Reptile Wars. This logo is pretty cool too. I really like the way they've incorporated a lot of the scale work. The fangs with all the venom that's inside them, really fun. Can't wait until we see all of the Reptile Wars and how it actually plays through. Let's start with the Turtles of Grayskull. Love the new Vipers on the Turtles of Grayskull logo. Really moving into the next wave of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Masters of the Universe. Right on top, we have Mechanic in his crazy new outfit. Oh my gosh. Now, I think it is snake armor, and it's hard to tell whether or not he's a good guy right now or if he's a bad guy. So I think we're going to find out in the new mini comic coming soon. Rattler, man, he looks crazy. A complete departure from his original look, but I'm loving it. We have Donatello donning his new snake armor. Raphael with his brand new snake armor. Leonardo with his snake. I guess what are they? The snake tongs. They can hold down snakes and capture them as his swords. That's a lot of fun. Michelangelo with his net catching nunchaku. It's crazy, and of course he literally looks like he's wearing snake armor, Skeletor's armor, which is a lot of fun. Clamp Champ with that crazy snake champ. That crazy snake clamp. Oh my gosh. Wow, I'm tripping over myself here. And of course, the standout character in the line, at least when we saw him at San Diego Comic-Con, had to be mutated Ninjar. He's a freaking dragon, man, like crazy. But then the Super Shredder came in and pretty much showed us how badass Shredder can be. And of course, King Hiss, being disguised as a foot soldier, brought up a lot of questions for us. And hopefully we'll be able to get those answered in the next mini comic. It's going to be a lot of fun. These are going to be available on Entertainment Earth, and the ones that are actually here up for pre-order are a lot of fun. I wanted to take a deep dive into these. Definitely check out the affiliate links below, guys. It really helps the channel out. The first one on the ballot is Raphael, and he's looking more traditional than he did in the first release. He's got his traditional bandana, which is a lot of fun. No more of the Ram Man inspired armor. Although he does have little bits and pieces here. But he does look more like has more of a He-Man-esque battle snake armor attire, which is neat. I love the big, huge R right in the front. Really, really digging into the idea of Master Universe. That's so cool. I really like that. He's got another shoulder pauldron on the other side. Most of his arm is kind of like armored up on his right side. That removable shell, which is still kind of freaking me out a little bit. And he's got a new armor on his leg, which again is a little bit of an interesting feature. He comes with everything that you see here. Now he's got this crazy new pincer attachment. What's up with that? And if I didn't know better, I'd say his right leg was actually completely replaced. But we do know that that's just armor, and he's looking pretty badass. And his size, thankfully, are not gigantic. And my God, they were massive when on the first iteration of the Turtles of Grayskull. They were just they were comically oversized. It was just nuts. Looking on his backing card, we do see that he's fighting off. This is weird. Isn't that Ninjor? What? Obviously, Ninjor gets mutated somehow, but are we getting a second Ninjor now? That would be kind of cool. Or is this just reference to the Master Universe Origins figure? Very, very interesting to see what's happening right here. And we do see a foot soldier. Is that possibly King Hiss in disguise? And in the background, oh my gosh, are those multiple Baxter Stockmans or some sort of like Baxter Stockman army? I don't know, guys. It's getting kind of crazy, the things that are happening in the Master Universe right now. Awesome to see these. Part of the Reptile Wars, and we see the full release cross-sell in the back. This is crazy. I'm loving the fact that Raphael looks so badass. Still kind of weirding me out with that crazy looking that removable shell. That's so weird. And now he's got that claw attachment. Man, I'm kind of torn. I really am kind of torn. Thankfully, those sides look really, really much better in his hands. But he is, of course, the bruiser of the group, the muscle, and I really do like the way he looks. Raphael, as part of the Turtles of Grayskull Wave 5. $20.99, available now on Entertainment Earth. Donnie's back, and he's actually donned, haha, pun included, a brand new hood, which of course makes him look more reptilian. He's got this face mask, which is part of the master with the Man at Arms type of face cover. And this is I don't know how you guys feel about this, but this is kind of weird. Why would you intentionally put fangs, which literally could stab your eyes? Like, what is the thought process behind that? I don't know. That to me seems a little bit of maybe a faux pas, maybe a mistake on the part of the designers there. That is just dangerous. That is some dangerous work right there. I don't know if I'd be up for putting that on my face. That's some dangerous stuff. Then again, they are ninja, so maybe he knows how to evade his own fangs. I don't know. Pardon me, guys. He does have a shoulder pauldron, and it's an interesting one. It actually has the neck guard coming straight up. Very cool. And this wonderful new armor set, which is unique in and of itself. It does have a same design aesthetic as Flying Fist He-Man, so that's a lot of fun. And he has that other purple shoulder pauldron on the left side, the wristbands, and looks like he's got another communicator or gas device. A lot of fun. Of course, Donnie is the master of gadgetry, so always great to see Donatello in his form. He also comes with a brand new bow staff. This time it comes with flame effects. I love that. So cool to see Donatello in his overall new attire. Um, oh my gosh, look at that brand new artwork for the Turtles of Grayskull. That is some crazy stuff right there. Let's open that up right here. That's cool, man. Look at that brand new artwork. Turtles of Grayskull, Donatello, Snake Hunting, Tech Head. And we see the Vipers on the left and the right, the slime coming down from the Turtles of Grayskull. That's awesome. And that one huge Viper right in the middle, declaring that Donatello hunts down the snakes. I love it. But it doesn't stop there. We do have a glimpse at the backing card. Actually, we don't. That's interesting. Too bad. I would have liked to see the reverse of that backing card. That would have been maybe see some Easter eggs, but obviously they're keeping it under wraps. Again, the way it looks right here, I know it's menacing. I know it looks interesting, but really those two, you put your head down a little bit too much, and your eyes are completely gouged. I don't know. You can remove the flame effects at the top and the bottom and make it just a traditional bow staff. That's a lot of fun. But put them on, and it's flame juggling time. I like the way Donnie looks in this particular iteration. The purples really do well in terms of the clashing nature of his skin, and of course the silver trims on all of the armor. I'm really excited for Donnie, and of course that's still freaking me out, man. They're plasterons or they're carapace, whichever one it is. I can't remember right now, but it should not be able to be removed. That is a disaster waiting to happen. I mean, literally, they should not be able to survive without their shells. That is some messed up stuff right there. That is crazy. Donatello is $29.99 on Entertainment Earth, pre-orderable right now. Pick him up before he goes out of stock. I'm really excited about this. I wanted to take another quick look at this backing card here, as it looks a little bit really quickly. I just wanted to take a look at that. Is that Baxter Stockman? I think it is. He's got the yellow hair. Yeah, man. I'm thinking that we're probably going to get ourselves a Baxter Stockman pretty soon. And as I said, Ninjor actually does go into battle with Raphael, so it'll be interesting to see how he turns into this. Actually, oh no, that's too early. I was too early. Into his dragon form, so that's kind of neat. The next figure in the line, of course, is Mechaneck, and this guy. Who is this guy? I do not recognize this guy at all. Like, this does not look like Mechaneck. Mechaneck looks like he got on every single growth hormone ever known to man. He's huge. He's absolutely massive. I thought it's just all techno gear, but I think he actually is pretty damn thick. He's a thick boy. He's a thick ass boy. Man, he's massive. Look at all those new armaments, that huge new armor piece in the front. Are those turbines? What is going on here? This is crazy. He looks like a techno freak right now, and I love it. It's awesome. Of course, he does have his neck extending gimmick, which of course is origin style neck extension. It doesn't actually twist his waist, which is unfortunate. He comes with his traditional mace, which is so great. I love that. And he does come with apparently a shield. If I'm not mistaken, that does look like it does come with a shield of some sort. It doesn't. That's sorry. It's the shield that's attached to his back, much like a shell. So he's probably part of the good guys. Looking at it like that. Mechaneck comes with everything that you see here: the extension pieces, the mace, and of course his shield, which attaches to his back. He does look pretty cool with a full extension on the neck, and amazing stuff going forward for Mechaneck. We get a cool art piece here. Looks like they're allowing us to have a quick view. There we see all the turtles, all the brothers, and Mechaneck right in the fray. So yeah, I believe that Mechaneck is a good guy, thankfully. And all the brothers are coming to help him as he's attacked by the foot soldiers. Now I'm wondering if we're actually going to get a regular foot soldier, not just a foot soldier in disguise, King Hiss. Nobody truly knows how dangerous the snake men are more than Mechaneck, the snake hunting specialist able to spy on King Hiss from a distance. Awesome. I'm really excited for this line and hoping that we'll be able to get these into our hands very, very soon. Mechaneck really does look like quite the character. I love the colors. The colors are what's really doing it for me. It's interesting. He's got that Optimus Prime look now. You know what I mean? He doesn't actually have his. You can't see his mouth anymore, so he definitely has a look of more of a transformer than anything else, which is kind of cool. I love it. And again, he's been working out. His chest is like poof. He's a beefy boy right now. He's an absolutely beefy boy. Mechanic is available right now for 20.99 on Entertainment Earth. And rounding out the lot for the available figures on Entertainment Earth is Wave 5 Ratlore. And this guy, when we saw him at San Diego Comic-Con, he was really cool. He's got translucent plastic, so it really makes him pop, especially when you put him in some sort of light. Everything seems to like just have this ethereal effect, and I think that was intentional because it's almost like he's an apparition. If you look closely, his hood is not a hood; it's actually his face. That's what's really cool about this version of Ratlore. He has this face coming out of his face. I don't know if I'm I'm explaining myself right there, but that's actually what's happening. Um, and here we can actually see how that goes about in this illustration here. We can see Clampchamp taking on Ratlore with Mechanic in the background being held by one of the foot soldiers. And we literally can't see him. He's almost peeling out of his original skin. That's actually really freaky. The ooze left a trail leading straight to the recently mutated Ratlore, who can now control the minds of those infected with his venomized mutagen. Cool. He's actually injecting slaves into his service. That's awesome. Yeah, man. When you actually take a look at the figure himself, I mean, that hood is not a hood. It literally is Ratlore's mouth, and he's the head is coming out of the mouth. That is scary beyond belief. And of course, the one we saw at San Diego Comic Con was translucent in its overall appearance. And I love the fact that his mandible really comes apart. That's so cool. The color schemes on these guys are just like it's so wild. It's so freaking wild. The blues, the crimson nature of his original skin, and then this crazy neon pink, this hot pink coming out of everywhere. Like wow, just crazy. I love the way he looks and his overall. See what I mean? Like I think this is really the example. That's his head. That's Rattler's original head, and it's almost like he's discarding his unused skin and is actually coming out and showcasing his new mutation. That is some freaky stuff, man. That is some like drug-induced tripping nature there. It's crazy, but yeah, it looks like he's actually shedding his skin. So I'm really really excited to get this guy into the collection. Um, wow, look at that. Looks like he's this one looks really weird, actually, to be honest with you. I'm kind of weirded out by this one. This looks freaky as hell. And as I said earlier, he does look like it's a translucent plastic. So when you see him in person, it looks really, really cool. Ratlore is available right now for pre-order on Entertainment Earth. Again, I have affiliate links on the description below, guys. Please use them as it does help out the channel, and I really do appreciate it. Our friends over at Toy Habits, of course, did a lot of deep dives onto this. You guys should definitely check them out. And just to take a look at some of the other figures that were released today, obviously all the Turtles, Mechanic, and Ratlore. And then, of course, we did get a confirmation. By the way, this is the actual look. You can see the translucency. This was at San Diego Comic-Con. So that's actually the way he's going to end up in the final version, we hope. But Michelangelo, of course, coming with that snake armor that looks very, very, very much like Snake Armor Skeletor. And he has these weird nunchaku nets. Not exactly sure how these work, but obviously they're used to capture snake men. So interesting how Michelangelo's skills will be tested in this version of the Reptile Wars. It's going to be a lot of fun. He looked really great in the case at San Diego Comic-Con and really get excited. And it looks like it's going to be made of a malleable plastic. So that's going to be a lot of fun to take a look at. Leonardo, again, he's still, this I think is a little bit of the weakest of the releases for this set. His armor doesn't look that much different from his first set of armor. Although I think he has a new shoulder pauldron. Sorry, not new shoulder pauldrons, but he maybe an additional shoulder pauldron. It looks like he has more of a complete set of armor now than he did at the beginning. And he has a gauntlet of sorts now. And I love that L. It's always a really great set. But the really standout feature for Leonardo is definitely those um, sword pincers. Like the if you ever watch nature videos, whenever they pick up a snake, they always have this tong, which actually is kind of like just a curved stick, and at the end it just has a flattened out edge, much the way you see it here, and it's just used to hold down the snake so it doesn't actually get away. So it is really fun to see Leonardo decked out like this. He was at San Diego Comic Con. It was really fun to see him there. And then, of course, we do have Clamp Champ. Wasn't expecting this guy originally, but it sort of makes sense. I mean, if you're going to capture snakes, this is the guy to do it. And he looks awesome with his new attire, his new reptilian armor, which looks great. I love the kilts that they're giving all these characters. It's a lot of fun. He comes with everything that you see here, including that snake capturing clamp, the shoulder pauldrons on his, I believe it's his, well, I guess it could be on his right or on his left, the upper thigh armor, and his one shin pad. Very, very much Man at Arms style in its overall design. He really did look like a lot of fun at San Diego Comic Con. And then the standout character of the line, I think, when he gets released, he's going to be released, and a lot of people are going to be asking for this guy. It is Ninjor, and it's interesting to see him here in his dragonized form, his dragon mutated form. As we saw earlier, there seems to be a fight that happens with Ninjor, and then somehow he falls into the ooze. I don't know. He's got these crazy wings, which are shared along a few characters. I believe Hordak has very similar wings, and he has a katana and that wonderful armor set, and of course that dragon head, which is the real deal. Look at him here. This was a photo captured by Michael at San Diego Comic Con. He looks bad ass. Seriously, he definitely was the standout character for the Turtles of Grayskull while we were there. And I think honestly, he's going to be a fan favorite. I love the armor. This guy is brand new from the ground up, other than the base body form. And I'm really, really excited. Look at those scale work on his hands and uh, his forearms. Insane. Yeah, guys. As you can see, Michael was a fan too. He took multiple shots of Ninjor because he's just that cool. So yeah, guys, the Turtles of Grayskull really kicked it up a notch this year. Uh, then there was also the Super Shredder and King Hiss, which we did see at San Diego Comic Con, and we'll take a closer look at those guys at some time because their overall look is something to be is really really interesting in its overall appearance as well. The Reptile Wars continues, everybody. This is insane. I'm really really excited about this. Man, a lot of things to take in for Master Universe, and again, what a time to be a Master Universe fan. It's almost it's Thanksgiving, but it's more like Christmas. It was more like Christmas today. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm over the moon with all this. This is absolutely nuts. Holy crap. James Serapio, I regret not getting the timed editions of Mondo Motu. They look great. They really do. And I'm not gonna fault anybody for they're expensive, man. They are, no matter which way you look at it, they are expensive, but they're so nice. They really are beautiful in the way they look. I mean, look at Battle Cat there. Look at He-Man. Don't ask me why he doesn't have a strap. So I have an explanation a little bit later. She-Ra, and of course I have to open up my Tila because she's amazing, and I've been waiting so long to get Tila into my collection. So huge thanks to Tommy for making that happen. The Dizzy Rizzy, Masterverse new Eternia Fisto. Woo! He looks great. We're gonna get to him in a moment. James Serapio, but my Dragonfly is near shipping according to Hasbro. I've heard the same thing. Had to double check my mailing address. Jason Ashman 55, Phoenix might be different, but every store here dropped Motu classified, and even some do not have any McFarlane peg on the pegs either. What? That's odd. Everybody has McFarlane. That is very odd. Rogerio, Mattel is saving the rebirth of the classics for the 50th anniversary. That would be awesome. But no, I do believe that they are switching over to Masterverse, Master Universe, Masterverse Vintage Collection. I believe that's the direction they're heading in now. The Dizzy Rizzy, the Vintage Collection of the rebirth of classics. Yeah, I'm sort of moving. I believe that's actually what they're trying to do. We're gonna take a look at their Zodak offering. Ooh, that went down the wrong way. Sorry, guys. That went down the wrong way. Um, and maybe we'll discuss that right now. What the hell? That did not go down. Emperor Shah Khan, ruler of the outer world. At least my Walmart here has Star Wars toys and Jurassic Park toys. You gotta take what you can get, bro. 40 orgy. Concept Grizzlords on that 2-pack look like a mammoth. I kind of like him. But I have something to say about that. I really do. Mark Morgan, that Horde 2-pack too. I know. I'm really excited. Nolan, we need a Turtles of Grayskull animated series. Oh, that would be fun. That would be so much fun. It wouldn't even be funny. It would be funny. It would be hilarious. Shao Kahn, Emperor of the Outer World. Nolan, what's up? With Walmart's for not putting stuff on their shelves. I don't know, man. It's they keep in the back half the time. It's crazy. Chad Stewart, totally agree on that one, Nolan. 100%. Alex Valdez, we need a green brick sewer playset with Grayskull like amenities for Turtles of Grayskull. That would be sick. Nolan, I'm not even sure Emperor Shao Kahn. I'm in Saskatchewan, and the WalMarts here never have anything. It's crazy. The distribution has just been absolutely horrid. That would be pretty awesome, Alex. Tools of the trade. What? I cannot. Am I being too loud, bro? Am I being too loud? James Serapio. Torn like Natalie in Bugala in 1977. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. I have no idea what you're talking about. Mark Morgan, Ontario here. Dollarama Motu is what I want. Yep. There's some $5 battle cats out there. It's gonna be pretty cool. Yep, you do have to find them online. It is just the way it is right now. Alex Vedez, what happened to the Shredder Ooze pit that was teased? It's coming. I'm pretty sure it's going to be coming, but they're probably going to have to figure it out, and probably it's going to be in the new year, I'd imagine. What's going on, Lord Hoagie? How you doing tonight? Mark Morgan. Yes, that Donnie's always awesome. No, any version of Donnie is an awesome version. It's great. Hey, Brick, something's in the house. What's going on, Brick? Do you want to join us? Let me know if you can join, Brick, because always happy to get Brick's insights into the toy spheres, particularly with Master Universe. Always great to see Brick something. Brick, let me know if you want to join, brother, because we got space, we got time. We can chat all night if you want. Great stuff. Always good to see Brick in the chats. Very excited to see Brick. You know what? As a matter of fact, I'm just going to go ahead and drop Brick the link. If he wants to join us, he can. If not, that's okay too. We're just talking Master Universe today, so let's see how that goes. Where are we? Okay. Alex Vidal, customers are going to go crazy with all these new sculpts and accessories. Customizers are some of the best, man. Like they're going to have a lot of fun with these guys. Frankie Rivera. It was in an article for Eternia forum that read, because flocking was banned in Europe, that it most likely will not be made unless Mondo has some tricks up their sleeves. What? Okay. I'm gonna have to talk to them. That doesn't seem. There should have been some announcement, like actual official announcement, because I don't know about that. Maybe it was delayed for a time, but I don't know about that, man. A lot of the sales come from all over the world, so why just Europe? Like, I just don't understand. Big Rib, what's up, Big J? What's up? What's up, Big Rib? Mother Slug. Turtles of Grayskull figure mutated Ninja looks strangely like 1982 Lords of Power, Power Lords. Sorry, 1982 Power Lords figure Arcus. Check it out. Let me know what you think. The figure doesn't look anything like either toy line character. Okay, let's find out. 19 Lords of Power Arcus. Okay. Interesting. That's interesting. So this is Arcus, apparently. I don't know. What do you guys think? Does that look like Ninjor? I can see some similarities for sure, but he seems a bit more robotic than dragon-like. Interesting. An interesting take on that. Thanks for letting us know, Mother Slug. Um, Rogerio. The Grayskull Turtles is the line is amazing, but I'm starting to get a little tired of it, and I'm reluctant to buy these new waves that are coming out. And when I see them, I'm not even going to fight over the figure. There's a lot of Motu to go around, so plenty of lines to choose from if you decide one or the other. As for this, pardon me, guys, they should do a basic foot soldier in a 2-pack with weapons. They should. I think that they should. I really hope they do. Frankie Rivera, yes, make foot soldiers a Walmart exclusive is bad because they are army builders. Oh man, I hope that's not true, but I have heard similar similar inklings. They forgot to customize Rattlar. Oh, Ooh, do it easy. I read that wrong, but I'm not gonna I'm not gonna say that out loud, man. Come on. Sculpt Fiber Tommy, Leo looks great. Maybe the only one to pick up. Really? I like the way he looks. He does. He has a very complete armor set compared to the others. The other ones are rather um, ununiform. They're not uniform, and I kind of like that. That's always been a thing for me. I don't know. Yo, Josie, Leo does look good. Ninjor, Mark. Merry Xmas all. I know it literally is like Christmas came early, man. It's crazy. Mother Slug. Okay, so I think I understand now. Mutated Ninjor uses Hordak's body, which I just found in a catalog of Motu 2024. Only the dragon head is new on the whole figure, different paint and red Horde logo. Okay, I'm gonna have to double check, but I think the arms are the forearms are 100% brand new, dude. I've never seen forearms like that before. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but no matter what, it's new tooling somewhere. The Art and Times of Jay Ryan, wrong hole. Easy there, bro. Easy there. Calvin Carpenter, Masterverse King Hiss would be awesome, and he looks. I'm waiting for that. I am 100% waiting for that. James Sarapio, how staggered was Mondo's Motu? Wonder what to expect next with Thundercats. I would expect it to be Momra. They've already said that it's going to be Momra, so we're going to see how that goes. Jason Ashman 55. It's not that they keep it in the back. The Walmarts in my area do not even have tags for these lines. Wow. Wow. Brick, what's going on, brother? Always good to see the Brick something. Um, um, it's always great to see Brick something in the house. Hopefully he can join us. Rogerio, I understand that the line of the Snake Men is ending and the Reptile War begins. I think you know what. I think you're right. I think that the Snake Men line is pretty much finished. I think you're right. That's not untrue. Natalie Imbrugila, go 90s. I don't know who the heck you guys are talking about. Now I'm gonna have to look it up. Natalie Imbrugila. Okay. Now we gotta look that up. Hold on. Natalie Imbruglia. Okay, fine. Um. Oh, that girl. Is she a singer? Like, yeah. Okay, yeah. Now I know who you guys are talking about. Yeah, she's Australian British singer song. I got you. I got you. Yeah, man, she was quite the wow. Dang, I remember that music video. Right, very very cool. You guys are like bringing up topics I'm not even aware of. You guys are awesome. All right. Well, obviously, I am not that well versed into everything, so I'm gonna have to change that eventually. But Motu Mania continues, everybody. Um, you guys are making me jealous now. Okay, James, you don't remember the song "Torn"? Yeah, I remember it now. Oh man, you're saying that you were torn. I got you. Now I understand the reference. I'm Bruli. Okay. Um, sure, you're Bruli. Uh, going right over my head, bro. Going right over my head. Maybe a little bit more context. Um, yeah, Brick is in the house. Always good to see Brick. James, no word of a lie. Brick something always brings positive vibes to the space. He does. He is the light that shines in the toy world. Hey, Justin Mohan's in the house. Good to see you, Justin. Where's Flipboard? He's coming, bro. He's coming. He's coming for you, Zorny. He's coming. We're working on the packaging design right now. Break something. James, Frankie, on to you. Nolan. Oh man, I'm brain dead. And use this tonight, Mega J. Aw. Long work week. Appreciate the warm welcome, pare. But next time na lang. Okay, pare. Walang naman. It's always cool to take a rest. It is Thanksgiving weekend, so for Canadians. Break something. I hope you didn't scare you. I fat fingered the emote. um, there's actually some Flipboard stuff shipping out. Yes, there is. I know you're expecting it, Nolan. Congratulations, bro. You're going to get your Flipper crates very, very soon. Let's see here. Justin, I love how Motu is expanding the TMNT and Thundercats. Fun and cool. Yes, I'm so excited for the Thundercats line. It's going to be great. Steve Vendetta, did you acquire any figures this week, Jay? Bro, I literally, when I say I can't really go out I'm not hunting anymore, it's for a very good reason. I just can't afford it right now. It's really unfortunate. I really do. I really do save up for the Mattel Creations exclusives, that kind of stuff, because I don't want to miss out on those. But for the most part, I'm very very much abstaining for just because I really need to. Which is why Entertainment Earth has come to the rescue, because with their affiliate program, I'm able to actually get action figures from them. So I always appreciate when you guys do use the affiliate links. It really helps me out. Trust me. Brick something Jay. After the Moto talk, I'd love to hear reaction on the new Pinoy Barbie on Mattel Creations. What? Is there a Pinoy Barbie? All right, all right. You got me. You got my interest peaked just there, Brick. So Mattel Creations. Is it the first thing that comes up? Oh my gosh, it is a Pinoy Barbie. Wow. Ganda. Ang ganda ng Barbie to. Oh my gosh, what is going on here? $100. Maybe it's not as pure, and maybe it's not as pretty as I thought. No, I take it back. No, she looks good. Yeah, they've captured the Pinoy look pretty good. I know what they're going with the halo, although I do kind of there's some connotations there. I'm not really interesting. I think I'll let it slide though. That big flowy dress, very interesting. They're like yeah, it's like a barong, right? Yeah, it's very much like a barong. Okay, interesting. The tribal art, very very much in the Filipino traditions, depending on your tribe. Um, yeah, there's that Malay inspiration there. Interesting. Yeah, and I do like the skirts. Very tasteful. What's with the freaking platform? I know we're short as a people, but are you kidding me? Really? Wow. So for anybody that doesn't know, those are houses built on the side of a mountain, and those kind of look like jugs. But anyway, no, that's a mountainside. That is a mountainside. Interesting. 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 I'm going to reserve my thoughts on this, Brick, but I am, and I will say it is interesting. Yeah, man. Very very interesting. I think I know that house. I think every Filipino knows that house. But anyway, yeah, yeah, they got the face right at least. All right, all right. Interesting, interesting. $100? Am I gonna have to buy this for my mom? I don't know. Maybe I will. We'll see what happens. Oh, they're going for the world representation here with Mattel. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. Anyway, we're getting sidetracked. We always get sidetracked. It's okay. Where did it go? No, here it is. Reptile Wars. Let's get back to this. Okay. Justin, I think there was a Mondo tease for New Faker. Yes, we're going to talk about that pretty soon. Kenzo's Creations in the house. What's up, Kenzo? Good to see you, brother. Mother Slug. So curious, what do you think of the Turtles of Grayskull playset playset's base will be? You know it, and I know it, that there's a major selling piece of a toy line, Technodrome Mountain with a snake, with a giant snake wrapped around it. That would be sick. That would be sick. And it wouldn't. It's not like it's not possible. I mean, they just released the Technodrome in Playmates, so it's. Pardon me. It's. I mean, Snake Mountain's about the same size. Mark Morgan. There's going to be a new Motu Thundercats crossover coming. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Heard so many rumors, so many figures. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. Everybody's just saying hi to each other. Good to see you, Mr. Vice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's going on, brother? Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Randall Gazig. Jay, do you think Mattel will tie the Motu TMNT line where the Thundercats are introduced? No, I think they're going to keep those lines very, very separate. I don't think that the Thundercats are going to jump in to save the Eternians from the Reptile Wars. I don't think that's going to happen. But it's going to be a lot of fun. And after all, the Motu Thundercats crossover has already happened in comics, so it's not much of a stretch. So great stuff. Alex Valdez, the next crossover will be DC. That's possible. I mean, again, there has been a DC Master Universe crossover in comics. It's crazy. They are exercising their licenses right now. Nolan, doing good. Hopefully you're doing well as well. Benai Barbie is perfect for toy for my niece. Yes, she looks great. $100 though. $100, man, that's crazy. Yes, Pinay. Yes, of course. If you're going to go male and female, of course. But I'm just thinking out loud. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. You're not wrong, Steve. You're not wrong. Rogerio, Meg J, what do you think of the Thundercats and Motu lines will be like? Because there are comics. Yes, I think they're going to start following the comics very, 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 very closely. Mark Morgan, thank God my daughter likes Umbrella Academy. Her accessories are the bomb. Love her tats and the jewelry, the shoes. Flip through the photos. I know they look great. They look great. Yeah, they do look nice, right? They do look nice. A lot of great nods to the Filipino culture. It's really, really cool. Unicorn equals umbrella. I guess so. Jason, does she have a Lola that chases her with the chinelas in her hand? Why? She hasn't done anything wrong. What the hell, dude? Well, she wouldn't be chased if she didn't do anything wrong. It's okay. Donna Yan. J. Coombs 1. Hey, Johnny Depp is is a well-known Barbie collector. There you go. So he's now he's gonna be able to tap into those Filipino roots. Toy binging. Binging. They made a Filipina Barbie in the 90s. Yes, they did. So a Philippine Barbie is awesome. Barbies are awesome in general. Barbies are really cool. I have no problems with Barbies. I don't collect them, but I got no problems with them. Healing Dread, Mutated King Hiss, and Snake Shredder are Scalper Con exclusives. Oh, I know the fact that they haven't released them yet, but we'll see. We'll see. Mark Morgan, Aqua. Healing Dread. Brick something. Yeah, they did toy binging, but this one embraces our indigenous history more. I'm genuinely impressed. You know what? I do have to say there's a lot of things going on there. I want that same Barbie, but I'm motified. Wah, wah. Gonna work on getting some Pinay warriors in Brutal Realms and some influence in AWOC designs. Need that to happen. Yes. Would love some Pinay warriors. And some Pinoy warriors. Motu was introduced in the comics with Superman, so DC can do it. Yes. Yeah, again, there has been that opening for them. No to DC Comics. Come on. Don't be like that. Sherlock, Jay, it's so late. You need to go to bed. I know. But I want to hang out with you guys. It's hard to say no. Dark Horse has Mattel at the moment. Interesting. I did not know that. Jay Coombs, $100 a piece. I'd be in for 3. Oh, there you go, bro. Represent. Tom Lorenz. Good morning. It's a perfect day to watch your stream. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, Tom. Oh yeah, Motu Panay needs to have Chinelas tossing powers. Lolas everywhere, man. Lolas and titas everywhere, throwing the chinelas. Takbo. You gotta run for your lives, man. Randall Guzig. With all the rumors of licenses changing companies, who knows about the potential DC Motu Injustice crossover or the JLO Motu clash? Ace needs to do a Battle of the Planets Thundercats crossover for the comics. Crazy, dude. You're going all over the place. Chad Stewart would love to see a crossover with Silverhawks. Silverhawks has had a bit of a rocky road lately, but we'd have to see. Just on my hand, the stream that goes late into the night are always the best. Dude, that's a double-edged sword there, brother. Break something. Sorry to back the program, but the Reptile Wars, loving Motu's expansion. The Sketchbook series is really excited too. I'm really excited about the Sketchbook series. What are your thoughts? What are you doing for Thanksgiving, Jay? I am spending time with the family. Don't do that nearly enough, so gonna see my mom, gonna see my bro. Gonna have dinner with them. It's gonna be fun. My uncle invited me over to the U.S., but it's too much of a trek. Too much of a trek. Mark Morgan, why I said no to DC Comics? I'm a DC guy. Okay. Sherlock. Sorry, Mark. That's an interesting concept. So you want to keep it Motu free? Okay, I get it. Sherlock, love you, buddy. Got a call on night. See you next time. Thank you, Sherlock. Love you too, bro. Take care and stay safe. Dark Horse has Mattel at the moment. There you go. Okay, let's see what happens. Randall Gazig, what rumors are there? There are many. Ramen Toy, Marshall has arrived. Great figure. Glad I bought it. He looks amazing. We're going to take a look at him a little later, maybe. Hit that like button. Thank you, Sherlock. You are awesome, bro. Rogerio. McJ, always an excellent. Your comments and opinions is always the best. I have to leave because tomorrow I'm haunted by the ghost of work. Greetings, Geek Proud, and good journey. Good journey to my friend, Geek Proud, and of course, stay safe, Rogerio. Kenzo's Creations is in the house. Alex Valdez, Brave Star and Black Star, maybe Visionaries. I love Black Star. We need Black Star. Mother Slug, Randall Gazig, Justice League has already battled Motu in the comics as well as Thundercats. This is true. Tom Lorenz, so many new stuff. I must quit collecting because I don't have any more space. That is an unfortunate reality for many of us, but the night continues and the Master Universe continues. This is absolutely crazy, guys. Let's take a look at the next set of releases because these also blew my mind collectively. Let's take a look at. I did a whole video on Cartoon Collection, but we'll cover them really quickly right now, just because I wanted to talk about a few things on that line. So let's have a look at those. Let's have a look, everybody. Share the screen. Sharing the screen. All right, here we go. Yeah, really excited about these. Very, very excited about the Cartoon Collection. Once again, I want to give a huge shout out to Canal dos Mineros and my good friend Pedro Ribeiro, who's going to be featured on Toy Habits. He does a lot of Master Universe customizations, and he's amazing at it. If you guys want to take a look at some of his customizations, he was part of the Rosmicast, and you can take a look at this link right here. He's got some great, amazing work, and you guys should definitely check it out. Canal dos Mineros did a live stream today, and I checked it out for a little bit. Amazing work. And of course, these guys are on the ball all the time. Love it when they're showing brand new images of figures we've never seen before. This was, of course, the Rosmicast, and you guys should definitely check that out. Today was full of Master Universe Origins Cartoon Collection releases, and I gotta tell you, I was super excited at many of these figures that were announced today. Some of them are already available for pre-order, including Ram Man. I have the link in the description below, guys, if you want to use that. It helps out the channel. I really appreciate it. This version of Ram Man I really love. He comes with the Mask of Shikoti, and yeah, man, this guy is huge and in charge, and I love Ram Man. He is a little bit tall for Ram Man, because Ram Man in the show was actually quite small, but I love him just the same. Ram Man from the Cartoon Collection, guys, he's awesome. You can pick him up right now for $19.99 on Entertainment Earth. Then, of course, the Princess of Power celebrating her 40th anniversary. Can't put the POP down. Just saying. She looks great. These early Paint Masters, they look awesome, but we do know that these are just early prototypes, and more than likely they're going to change in the final edition. However, it seems lately that they've been changing for the better, and I really appreciate that. But she looks awesome here. I love the tiara. I love the big hair. And of course, I love the Filmation look for the Princess of Power. Coming with her sword and sword to shield. The only thing missing definitely is the boomerang from the Club Grayskull collection. Great to see them here, and of course, I love it. The backing cards really do reflect the nature of the series heading into what the heck it just happened there. Heading into the Princess of Power line with Hordak right at the top, the 40th anniversary logo right here, and of course She-Ra being front and center with a brand new mini comic. It's going to be great. She looks freaking amazing. And with these particular glam shots, it does look like there's a bit of translucency in the sword, but I wouldn't worry about that. Her brand new articulation really looks great, and I'm really excited to get the Princess of Power into our collection. $19.99, available right now on Entertainment Earth. You guys can pre-order that with the links below, which do help out the channel, and I do appreciate it. But I'm really excited for one figure in particular, Mantenna. This guy's awesome, and I'll tell you why he's so awesome. When I was a kid, when I was a kid, I was always sort of perplexed at Mantenna. I didn't really understand the character for one particular reason. Let me just share my screen here. So one of the things about Mantenna is when I first got him, he hadn't been shown on the Princess of Power show because we were still in Master Universe. And if you remember the first Mantenna, all four of his legs were actually stuck together. So I had no idea he actually had four legs. It wasn't until I actually saw him in the Master Universe Filmation version that I realized he has four legs. Because if you look here, he does have four legs, right? They're individual. They're actually all separated, just like they are with this current Mantenna. But the one that was actually presented in the show, in the original toy line, all of his legs were stuck together. So I was always of the impression that he only had two legs. So I was really disappointed by that. And when I saw him in the show, I was like, this guy is awesome. This guy's freaking ridiculous. And he had more of a goofy nature. He's got that long, spindly neck. He's kind of, it's more fun. Kind of a voice, which I loved. I grew to like it a lot. My null ray has stopped him. I think it was Nerve Ray, actually. I think it was my Nerve Ray has stopped him. Yeah, man, he had that great voice. I loved it. They got all the right colors with Mantenna here. He looks great. And again, Toy Sorcerers and Michael, the sleuths that they are, the observing nature of those two, they did notice that Mantenna actually has only boots on one pair of his legs, whereas the other pair doesn't. And I figured it out. It finally took me a while. But he's actually got spikes on the other set of his legs, spiky protrusion. So that's actually why he can't wear the damn boots. For whatever reason, these front legs do not have those spikes. So, mystery solved. I love the tunic he wears with a very simplified Horde logo. And we're going to get into that. Why I brought that up, we're going to get into in a second. But what I really love about this guy is they were able to retain some very, very cool features, including his freaking eye-popping nature. But it did have to come at the expense of this weird, and I do mean weird, protrusion in the back of his head. Like, that is just, honestly, that looks strange, man. The way it is right now, that looks really, really strange. But of course, most of the time you're going to display Mantenna facing forward, so it's not that bad. But look at that. That is the results. Great engineering. I love the way they've done this. And in the show, his eyes didn't actually pop out that far. So it's really cool to be able to see them the way they are here, and that they've been able to retain that eye-popping action. Yeah, man, he looks great, and I'm really excited. You can pick up Mantenna right now on Entertainment Earth, $19.99, and we do have links in the description below. So I'm gonna backtrack a little bit here because what really gets my attention here, of course, is with the cartoon collection, which is actually the line. This is with the cartoon collection, which is what this line is. Okay, I'm gonna be very, very specific here. The cartoon collection is comprised of cartoon-inspired versions of these characters. Okay, so if you look at someone like Mantenna with this wonderful simplified logo, and then you look at somebody like Leech, who also has a simplified logo, and of course the details on them are incredibly simplified. You look at someone like Faker, which is arguably just He-Man with different heads. I mean, come on, let's be honest. He's not blue, but I think that a lot of collectors are still going to pick him up. Faker is a really, really popular character, and he's got a really scowly He-Man face. Come on, that is one determined He-Man face. He-Man doesn't really look like he hates people, so that's really cool to see him there. Then you, of course, you do have Triclops, who is very, very simplified, and Hordak, who is also very simplified. By the way, I do consider this version of Hordak to be one of the standout characters in the line. He literally looks like Hordak that came off of the cartoon screen, like from the webbed feet to the to the armor to the back plate on his head to the head sculpt. This guy really came out well. Whoever sculpted Hordak was a fan. He looks freaking awesome. But that leads me to the other figures, including Buzz-Off, who was also announced today, Katra, who we have seen multiple times at San Diego Comic-Con and other announcements. And of course, we do have Frosta, who is a wonderful character, and can't wait until we get her into the line, celebrating the 40th anniversary of Princess of Power. But one thing about all of these releases is they are cartoon collection. You can tell because of the way they look, because of the way they're designed, they are cartoon collection. So it really got weird today when, once again, Mudlock was grouped in with the cartoon collection. That is really weird because in the video I did earlier about Mudlock, he's way too detailed, and the box art itself doesn't talk about Mudlock as being part of the cartoon collection at all. I mean, looking at the box art right now, let's just get in there. Looking at the box art right now, I mean, like seriously, this is not a cartoon collection box. This is 100% a Master Universe Origins box. So anybody who was wondering what happened to Origins, is right here. This is not Master Universe cartoon collection. It's not. Right? So I don't know why they made the decision to group this in with Master Universe cartoon collection, because even if we look at the top of the box, because that's where you would think it'd be hiding, the cartoon collection logo, it's not there. Right? This is not cartoon collection. This is Master Universe Origins collection. And if you actually look at the box itself, a little bit more of a closer examination, this is an Origins figure. He's not simplified in any means. He doesn't look cartoony at all. He's got way too many details in all of his parts, right? Unlike Too Bad, who definitely was 100% cartoon collection. It even said so on his box. So I'm really perplexed and really confused as to why they decided to mark this guy down as part of the cartoon collection. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Strange. And then even stranger are these two, the Sketchbook series, the Evil Horde 2-pack. Why are these guys in the cartoon collection? These guys are not cartoon collection. There's way too much detail in them. And just by going by the example that I said earlier, if you look at the insignia here on Grizzlor's chest, it is a very early depiction of the Evil Horde insignia. It's got Hordak's, well, actually, I guess that would be Horde Prime's face. And of course, like I said earlier, if you look at Mantenna, that is a simplified version and the way it was depicted in Filmation, right? So this is not cartoon collection at all. This is Origins. Even the way he looks, he's got those crazy eyes. He's got the paint deco everywhere. He's got all this fur, right? It's crazily detailed. That's not the way Grizzlor looks. Whenever they bring Grizzlor into the cartoon collection, he's very, very simplified. And this guy has way more details. And of course, he's got Terraclaw Skeletor's claws, and they haven't been simplified either. Then you look at Hordak, or what was supposed to be Hordak. He's the exact same thing, right? His legs aren't even right? These are These are Origins legs. His torso is an Origins buck. His arm is an Origins buck. His other arm is like arguably something very much akin to Triclops or to Roboto. You know what I mean? He even has the drill attachment from Hordak, right, from the original, from the Origins release. There's just too much. There's just too much here to think that these guys are cartoon collection. It doesn't make sense. which is why I'm sort of wondering why they were announced, for the cartoon collection. Very, very strange. Very strange. I just don't understand that move at all. It's a very confusing situation with this. Um, and I just have so many questions, so many questions on these guys. It's just crazy. Um, but no matter what, we're getting way more figures than we ever expected on this drop, and I'm really really excited. Kenzo Creations, do we know anything about the date for the um what's it called, mask reboot from loyal subjects? Honestly, not much outside of the press release. So we don't know when the release date is. We don't know which is going to be the first wave of figures. We don't know much, Kenzo. But once we get some news, you'll be the first to know about it. And stay tuned to my channel, Toy Habits, Toy News International. Everybody who's into mask, stay tuned to their all the Toy Tuber channels because we're definitely going to be on top of that one. Radagazig, Jay, do you collect DC Universe slash Motu Classics from Mattel? Rumors, according to the rumor, DC is going to Hasbro. Um, According to the rumor, DC is going to Hasbro, and Star Wars slash Marvel are leaving Hasbro due to the cost of licensing. Huh. That would be interesting. Because I don't see why they would separate from McFarlane at this stage. He's been doing a bang up job for them. As a matter of fact, he took in a lot of ways he took over um, DC Direct. So I don't see how or why they would the license would switch over at this point. I'm really kind of perplexed myself. That's interesting. And the fact that Star Wars and Marvel are leaving, that doesn't actually surprise anybody. Those licenses have been on lock with Hasbro for such a long time, and they are expensive. So interesting. Although I do remember that they did pretty much finalize their deal for like a number of years already. So it could still be 2 or 3 years before they actually enact those types of changes. Genovo's in the house. What's going on, brother? Collector Phil. Tom Lorenz, may I recommend culling the collection every 5 years or so? I do it and it helps, but it's hard to decide what to cull. I start strict. Wow, dude, 5 years. That's amazing. Or horrifying, depending on how you look at it. Uh, Omisokas. Hold it, Jay. What do you think about the Masterverse Vintage Collection? Both Skeletor and Zodak look 95% exactly the way what we already have. I think we'll talk about that, brother. I'm a Masterverse completionist, but I might pass on these ones. We will talk about that because honestly, he's not even here. This version of Skeletor is one of my favorites. He has the bigger chest, and he looks more accurate to the classics version. So we'll take a look at Zodak, though. I want to see why people are kind of miffed about that. We'll see what happens. I do love that Shiro too, Kenzo. She's amazing. Bricks, Shiro looks fantastic. I've only gotten cartoon Skeletor. Mattel's doing a great job with these. I think so too. Give Shiro a rope sword. I don't know. It was handy though. I will say that. Mark Morgan, Mantenna. Yes, I love Mantenna. Kenzo's Creations. They did him dirty with the voice in the cartoon. I don't know. I kind of thought he was a goof anyway. But the more monstrous version, yeah, I see where you're coming from. Mantenna Buzz Off had the worst voices information. What are you talking about? Mark Morgan, I'm getting Mantenna. I am too. He looks awesome. Mother Slug. The original Mantenna had 4 legs. Just the molding in dark blue plastic made it hard to see. I know. But I, as a kid, did not realize it. Oops, sorry, guys. Mark Morgan and that catcher for the cat. I know. A little small, admittedly, but I think it's still a wonderful addition. Alex Valdez, pardon me, guys. Mantenna was in charge of the Horde Meth Club. You're probably right. But he didn't have bloodshot eyes, so I don't know. Skull Pirate Tommy, Mantenna is so weird. I must get him. Yes, Mantenna's awesome. Mantenna's great. Tommy, go, go, go. Kenzo's Creations. Even the Club Grayskull didn't have the feature. It just had 2 different heads. Yes, I remember that. I do remember. But this one does have literally pop out the eyes from the back with this big, huge freaking stick. You think they could have just used a button or something? I don't know. Vintage legs were stuck together in the mold. I know. This is what I'm trying to say. I was so, as a kid, I loved him, but it was like it's kind of weird. I'm getting them all because the sickness. I'm right there with you, brother. Mark Morgan. Leech kind of sucks unless his cups actually stick. They do. They do. You can actually see them. They do stick. RC, what's going on? Mother's like, it's interesting to see the sculptor didn't make you press his big ears back to make his eyes pop out instead of having the button on the back of Mantenna's head. Oh, yeah, but it would kind of break the sculpt as well. But that's actually a really good solution. Very cool. Maybe we should suggest that sometime. Mark Morgan, I have vintage collection Moduloc. Yeah, I'm new, so I'm new too. So sure about this. Okay, well, we'll see what happens. RC, I've given up on the cartoon collection due to the Too Bad and Mattel's broken website. I hear RC. Mark Morgan, wouldn't mind the classic Super 7 one. I know, just beautiful. Justin Mohan, it's a subline, I guess. It is. Rizlor, now I see what you're saying. Mother Slug, that second top left Moduloc box art of the different versions, just wrong in so many ways. Well, it depends. It might be so wrong or it might be so right. Justin Mohan, they're figures based on the sketches. Yes, they are. Tuscan Elephant / Mammoth Concept Grizzlord. That's right. I'm getting the 2 horde packs. 2 of the 2 horde packs. Nice. Justin, the sketch stuff looks cool. I'm glad we're getting more Motu stuff. Me too. Bonkers, Jay. Yes, bonkers. You should try and get the Motu team on your show and do an interview. I've never, I've had creators on the show before, and I love having them here because they're able to answer a lot of questions. But it can be very, very, very restrictive too, and I don't want to put them on the spot. So it's just one of those things. If they want to come on board, they're always welcome to reach out to me. It's fine. There's still cost with a license no matter what. I hear you. One of the most fun things about collecting is getting new stuff and getting rid of old stuff. Sure. I'm such a hoarder. Indian Dread. I wonder if they got the idea of Tuskor from the concept of Grizzlar. Ooh. But Tuskor is massive. Tuskor is huge. Jason Apio. Remember quotes from She-Ra. Impressive. Okay. Justin. Where is there a link to... well, there is a link to the Kickstarter. That's true. Omisokas. Against the sanity of my wallet, I will try to get 2 Horde Trooper Masterverse next Tuesday. Brother, you need to build that army, man. You need to build that army. James Sarapio. I think if it's just collected 1/6 from now on, I might save some cash. Or you might end up spending more. 1/6 is so expensive. Less temptations. This is actually probably true. Yeah, a lot of questions to be had with these 2 particular figures, but I guess time will tell exactly why they decided to go that route. The last set of figures that I want to take a look at, of course, are the Masterverse figures, and these ones are really catching my attention in so many different ways. Let's take a look at these guys. And of course, I gotta stop my screen. I don't know why I put them back up there. So stop screen. Oh, present. Share screen. Share screen. Window. Where to go? And I think it's this one. Share. All right. So once again, thanks to Canal dos Mineros for the coverage. These guys are awesome. Definitely give them a like and a follow, guys. Tell them that Jay sent you. The Masterverse line of figures has been revealed, confirmed. I don't know how you want to actually say it, but these are already up for pre-order, including Masterverse Fisto, Wave 15. Of course, this is part of the new Eternia line, and he does look pretty cool, man. He's got this, almost Celtic warrior type of look. I love it. Love that huge fist, and it's not even just the part of the forearm. It's literally his entire freaking arm, man. This looks awesome. I love the new shoulder pauldrons. I love the purple nature of his armor, which has always been present. His new head sculpt looks wicked. I love that one little strip of gray. I can relate. And of course, he does look badass. Comes with everything that you see here, including new head sculpt, which is a bit younger version of Fisto. It doesn't have that tiara. Sorry, not tiara. It doesn't have that headband. And of course, much more akin to his original look in the show. He's got a swappable fist instead of a clasping hand. He has a sword, which, if I remember correctly, he did actually come with a sword. And he comes with this gigantic battle axe and battle hammer, which is a lot of fun. I love it. He comes in this new packaging design, which I don't know, take it or leave it. I do love the fact that there's actually more illustration. I keep doing that on this, and we see him fighting these interesting looking reptilian characters. So might be a new feature. Looks like they're dragons. Actually, that would be so cool to see dragons in the Masterverse. I think that'd be awesome. Where is my Granomir? I need Granomir. Hoping that we get Granomir really really soon. Yeah, man, he definitely has that Celtic warrior look. I love it, and he has what looks like a scimitar. And it's interesting to see that this version of his sword is actually painted, but I don't think that's actually the way it's going to come. I think it's actually going to be a full purple sword. Then again, I might be wrong. Um, oh yeah, this is cool. He looks like a freaking lumberjack, man. Looks like he's about to start not so much chopping wood, but definitely taking heads. And he's got that young appearance here. Yeah, man. I like this guy. They're making more sexy versions of the characters. It's kind of cool. We had sexy Ram Man. Now we have sexy um, Fisto. You can take that any way you want. Yes, I know the jokes are drop in fist joke here. You perverts. Anyway, very very cool. You can pre-order blah 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 blah. You can pre-order them right now on Entertainment Earth, $23.99. I do have links in the description below, guys, and it does help the channel. Thank you so much. The next figure, of course, is my favorite. Oh my god, Evil-Lyn. Don't miss out on this one, man. This is the Evil-Lyn we've all been waiting for. New Eternia Evil-Lyn, and she looks freaking amazing. We have definitely been waiting for this more classic version of Evil-Lyn ever since the Masterverse collection came out. She looks amazing with her headdress, her helmet, her more traditional staff, which actually breaks into our actual half staff, her wand. Sorry, her actual traditional wand, and she's got that. Again, the fleece that's around her neck, a really really plunging neckline. Holy crap! That is one heck of a plunging neckline. And I think it really is interesting to note that on her actual packaging, she still has that yellow appearance. What happened? I'm so glad that they have actually gone in the reverse for the cartoon collection. That actually ended up in the cartoon collection where she ended up a little bit more yellowish than she did skin tone. So really glad that she's not this yellow in the character, and they actually went with a more flesh tone character, full color scheme for Evil-Lyn. It is interesting to see that there's a Snake Mountain back there. I'm still holding out hope for a Masterverse. What's it called? Castle Grayskull and Snake Mountain. Yes, I said it. I want another Snake Mountain in Masterverse scale. She really does look so cool and amazing. I've been waiting for this version of Evil-Lyn for a long time, and we're finally getting her into the Masterverse collection. Amazing. She's available right now, $23.99 on Entertainment Earth. Please use the affiliate links below, guys. It really does help out the channel. And of course, you can order Flying Fist He-Man, $23.99 on Entertainment Earth. I don't know what's going on, man. Like, I don't know. This head sculpt, take her to leave it. There's just something about it that I'm not really jiving with. But I do love Flying Fist He-Man. He's one of my favorite versions of He-Man. And I really do hope the waist moves properly with this one. I don't think it will, though, because that was a lot of fun for me as a kid, just being able to swing He-Man from left to right, and him able to swing what is it? It's like a bludgeoning device, a windmill. It's so cool. I love it. And of course, his shield does also rotate. At least I hope it does. Really, really excited for New Eternia He-Man. Looking at the packaging design, again, we get to see a lot more illustrations here, which I do love. And we can see Eternia in the background. Oh my god. I think it would be crazy. I think I'd lose my mind if they made Eternia playset for Masterverse. Looking at the actual version of He-Man inside the packaging, his head sculpt actually doesn't look nearly as drastic looking as this version here, because this version, well, actually, this one here doesn't look too bad either. So yeah, it was this version here that kind of like got me. What the hell just happened there? So yeah, if we get this version of He-Man, I think I'll be okay with it. He doesn't look too bad, but I love the Flying Fists gimmick. It's always been one of my favorite ones. He does come with the red peg, so that's really really cool. And I don't think it's a peg anymore. It's actually affixed to his back. I love these new like fists, the actual fists themselves. They look so cool, almost like he's you know gearing up for like almost like he's got like actual metal gauntlets on. I love it. And and He-Man is available $23.99 right now on Entertainment Earth. Guys, please use the affiliate links below. Um, Now, moving on to the other figures in the line that were released today, um, that were announced, that were confirmed today. Sorry, Roboto, who we did see at San Diego Comic Con, he looks great. I love the new mandible. I love the fact that the inner nature of his gears may work, as we're actually seeing almost like the lever system here on his arms. It would be amazing if it actually ended up working. He's got that more traditional look, even though this is new Eternia, but I am loving this guy. Emaciated Beastman, which I've affectionately started calling him, Son of Beastman. Some people are calling him. I'm calling him Son of Beastman. He's really small compared to the new Eternia He-Man, the new Eternia Beastman, which we already got. And I'm starting to wonder why we're getting another new Eternia Beastman. I'm really kind of at my wits' end on this one. Did we need another Beastman? I don't know. Maybe we did. I really do like his armor though. His armor's like really cool. I love those crazy spikes. His new head sculpt, I don't know. I can kind of take it or leave it. Um, but I do like the overall direction. He's more samurai looking really than I would have expected. That huge opal in the middle of his belt, still very much Beastman in his overall nature. I really like this new whip that he comes with and that mace. Ah, I'm such a sucker. I'm gonna end up getting him. It's just, did we really need another Beastman? I don't know. Reported on King Randor from a leak before that he was already posted up for pre-order on several different European sites. Really cool to see Randor. He has two different head sculpts along with his crowned head. This one's more of a crown with a helmet. So really cool to see him. I love the sword. The sword is really, really cool. And somebody told me that this can actually attach to a scepter to make a javelin, which I think is really, really neat. That's freaking awesome. I love the cross guard. I love the little opal in the center. Really, really cool. And really hearkening to the idea of He-Man in the heraldry. And I do love that. That's really cool. He is, of course, Burger King He-Man. He's not the Filmation He-Man. So really fun addition to the line. Skeletor, the Vintage Collection Skeletor. Now, I will touch up on this. Some people are saying that he's basically the exact same Skeletor as what we've already received. That's not true. He has a much bigger chest, just like He-Man did. He has the better colors. These colors are not representative of what we're probably going to get. He's probably going to be more closer to the original color scheme. And again, he's just the Skeletor, which we should have gotten in the first place, in my opinion. His head sculpt is much better. The only thing I'm really disappointed in, if I am disappointed in anything, is the fact that he didn't retain his open mandible. That would have been nice to actually have that feature where he opens and closes his mouth. That would have been really good. And he does come with the dark power sword, which is very signature to the character, and I really do appreciate that. It's going to be a hit and miss for a lot of people for the vintage collection, because again, these are technically characters which we already have right now, as was mentioned earlier by somebody. But I just like the overall look of these characters better. The bigger chests, the more muscular arms, the more familiar look of the Master Universe, almost Classics Edition, really, in so much of the ways they look. But let's take a look at Zodak in a second and see exactly why some people are kind of weary about this line going forward. Before we do that, though, let's take a look at the hell are these guys called again? I forgot. They are the Skeletons. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, the Skeletons, of course, are the army builders for Skeletor's army. They first got introduced in Master Universe Classics, and then they made appearances in the Netflix show, which was awesome. So seeing him here is wonderfully rendered, and I do like the way he looks. He does share the Skeletor buck, so no really big surprises here. Even his feet are very much Skeletor's feet. He does have new armor set with this. It's a wonderful new design, very much in line with the original Skeletons. I love the bone heraldry, which is pretty much present everywhere, including his sword. And of course, he's got that bone staff and of course he's wearing that helmet, and it's actually, I think it's not a helmet. I think that there's either possessed beings or ghostly apparitions. And if you look closely on the inside of his mouth, there are actually skulls on the inside lining his tongue. That is creepy as f, and I love it. So really excited to be able to get this guy into the collection. I'm definitely going to be hunting this guy as much as I can. But the figure which a lot of people have been mentioning today over and over again has to be Vintage Collection Zodak. I'll be honest with you, I actually really like this Zodak. The first Zodak that we got from the Masterverse, he was good. He really was. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and bring him up. Masterverse Zodak. Let's just bring him up. So yeah, there's a lot there's a lot of similarities here with let's not beat around the bush. There are a lot of similarities with this. Why did Reddit come up? That's so weird. Anyway, whatever. There are a lot of similarities with this version of Zodak, and once you do a direct comparison with this version of Zodak, in some ways you actually might think that he is actually a little bit less in the what's it called, the accessories department, as this Zodak has shoulder pauldrons. He does have a longer staff which can split to two. He does have his blaster here as well. But I think the big difference between these two is definitely the the bigger buck. I think that's really what it is. The bigger shoulders, the bigger buck, and of course the more traditional feet. This basically, what you're looking for here is the nostalgia for the classics version. He has a more traditional Zodak face, which is more along the lines of what we saw in the classics edition. This one, I mean, there was multiple things going on here with this version of Zodak, but I think that this one is a little bit more familiar for fans. And remember, these are glam shots, so things are still in the works. And he has all those callbacks. The overall single strap set. It doesn't have the shoulder pauldrons at all, and of course his blaster. That is definitely the signature blaster for Zodak. Although this blaster wasn't too dissimilar. There were a few differences for sure, but Zodak does not have a thigh pouch, as this one is clearly not having one either. And he does have the more traditional Skeletor feet, but then you could argue that these are actually kind of the same in a lot of ways. I see where everybody's coming from. I really do. But this first glam shot is not indicative of the final version. So I am interested to see what they'll finally give us for Zodak, as I am very, very, very much interested in the vintage collection for these figures, and I am looking forward to collecting them, as I've always wanted more traditional versions of He-Man and the Master Universe, as the other buck, to me, just seemed a little bit small. That's just the way I look at it. And again, it's your decision what you want to go with and what you want to do with these figures. Collect the way you want, collect how you want. That's just the way it should be. Yeah, guys, a lot of these are already available for pre-order on Entertainment Earth. You guys can take a look at the affiliate links if you guys so decide, because these things are hot off the truck, and I am very, very excited to be able to get these. Another huge shout out to Canal dos Rosmineros for helping out with this announcement. It's been amazing, and Master Universe is just going strong in 2024, guys. Holy crap, just an incredible bonkers day for Master Universe fans. I cannot freaking believe it. Whoo! I am over the moon, guys. I am absolutely over the moon. I just cannot tell you how excited I am for Master Universe. It's just ridiculous. Again, they should just ditch Mo Tuesday and just do Motu Fridays. It's crazy right now. Mark Morgan, boo Zodak, LOL Masterverse. Easy there, brother. Easy. Kenzo's Creations. That Evil-Lyn is just what we need. She's so good. Yes, she's amazing. Chris Allen, I love this Fisto. He looks crazy, right? Especially that sexy Fisto, man. Sexy Fisto. Again, you guys can take that into the bank and run with it. James Sarabio, circlet is the way. Yes, it is a circlet, but not really. It's some sort of. I think it's a headband with just these ear straps. I don't know. Really interesting. But I'll go with circlet. Mike is in the house. Tidera Hanger, what's going on, brother? There is a great Masterverse Fisto on sale. It's for $6 at Target. I hear you, brother. I know what you're talking about. But this one is the new Eternia Fisto. Justin Mohan, was there a picture of him with a gun? I don't think so. I don't remember Fisto ever having a gun. I don't think so. Chris Allen, only thing I don't like is the sword. Otherwise, fantastic rendition of Fisto, 100%. Fisto is Duncan's brother. That was a storyline which was teased, very much teased, on. Actually, no, I think you are right. I think it was actually confirmed that he is Duncan's brother on 2000X, right? But but in regular canon, he's not. Tidera Hanger. My Fisto jokes is that this one is a fist. No, LOL. But Evil-Lyn is great. Mark Morgan. Wish the sword was the classics one with the fist at the end of the shaft. Ha 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 ha. Very very funny. Urizen 42. Aren't those two from the art of the old mini-comic Masks of Power? There's an interesting one. I believe. I'm not sure. Maybe you're right. I'm not sure. I don't recall, honestly. Love her lifelike face sculpt. Yeah, she really does look like someone we know. Mother Slug. Fisto looks really cool. I honestly think maybe the side with the huge gauntlet wouldn't have had the same shoulder armor as the left would, which should have an overwhelming armor. Just makes more sense. Interesting. Well, maybe some customizers can come to the rescue. The art and times of Jay Ryan. These double entendres. That's why it's so much fun. Come on. Mark Morgan, being serious though, would love classic Fisto sword. Yep, I think that sword is really cool. But then again, isn't it the exact same sword as Triclops? Chris Allen, she looks great. She does. I'm really excited. Kenzo's Gracious, that He-Man head sculpt is so bad. I guess it depends. Again, the final version is actually not nearly as bad as the Paint Masters for some stupid reason. He looks like a blonde Chucky with that. Ooh, shots fired! Shots fired. Alex Valdez, eyeliner power. I know, right? Mother Slug. Curious why Evil-Lyn is the only human on the villains team. I never understood that. You're right. I'm trying. I'm hard pressed to think. I mean, Skeletor's had evil allies, which are Eternians. So I mean, Count Marzo. Huh. But if you take into consideration Catra, Catra's actually an actual person, right? She just transforms. Chris Allen, that head sculpt has grown on me. Not perfect, but it does work. I guess it's the toy version. Yes, I'm getting 2 flying fists. I'm going to customize Masterverse. Nice. Uri Zen, it's the flying fists. Everybody's getting into it. Yo, Josie, greatest haircut in the universe. I know, right? Derpy heads make me appreciate Revelations He-Man head. I know, right? 100%. The weapon. I mean, I know what you meant. Chris Allen, the He-Man looks pretty sharp. Mr. Roboto, domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Thank you, Mark. James said, why do we get Gizmo Duck? Ooh, Gizmo Duck. For the future. That'll be cool. Chris Allen, not feeling this Beastman. There's something about him. To me, he's too small. I mean, we already got a really good Beastman in New Eternia, so I don't know. Gizmo Duck. New Eternia Deluxe Beastman was so good. I know. That's why I'm kind of perplexed with this one. Meh, Beastman. Burger King, yes, Burger King Randor. I'll wait for the eventual Vintage Collection Beastman. Probably. I think he'll look amazing. Yep, Deluxe Beastman was my first Masterverse and started me collecting Motu again. Woohoo! Randor looks awesome. He does, doesn't he? The art and times of Jay Ryan. He needs a proper Burger King paint variant. He is King. He is Burger King, dude. He is Burger King. That was an incredible figure. Yes, Uzen. That actually might be the Vintage Beastman. I don't think so. It's not. It is definitely not. Just a Mohan. This is the same as the Collector Con version, or is this a Collector Con version? Collector Con version. Collector Con version. Collector Con. I don't think so. No, it's not. I'm pretty sure it's not. Love that head sculpt. Thanks, Chris. Will Zodak use the same buck? No, it'll use the same buck as these two. They will. They better. That would be the only thing that makes sense, that they would use a similar buck to these two, which is much bigger. Vintage has yellow fur. Got you. Looks like the same buck. I wish I could post a pic. I have the older Zodak. There you go. Eternia? Circumstance. I'm sorry, brother, if I mispronounced that. He needs dips. Oh my gosh. Easy. No, Mark, you're just being mean now. Kensal Creations. I'm definitely feeling Zodak more than the one that they made with the shoulder pads. I think so too. Mark, give him white gloves and boots. Then you're going completely away from vintage collection, dude. Justin Mohan. I wonder if they are using the Masterverse buck from the first one. Not sure if he has the bigger chest. It's hard to tell. It is the bigger chest. I'm pretty sure. Or make him Zodak colored 2000X version. Again, you're going completely away from. you're literally leaving the vintage collection. That not everyone needs to buy everything. You know what I mean? Like, these are not going to be for everybody. They painted this gray parts black. I'll agree with you there. I will definitely agree with you there. James wants a 2000X Zodak. I think a lot of us do. Mark Morgan. Tuna looks better on the original version. Okay. Again, not going to argue with you there. Cousin Creation. Yes, give us a Zodak from 2000X. That would be great. 100%. I totally agree with you. But I still want this one too. Mother Slug. If He-Man combined with Mattel's, with Marvel Avengers, I think He-Man would be Captain America, and Fisto would be Thor. Tila would be Natasha Romanoff. Man-at-Arms would be Iron Man, and Doctor Strange would be Orko. Some pretty good casting there. Chris Allen. I need that Zodak. Me too. Bethany Beth. What's going on? My wallet from Cartoon Collection. Rest in peace. I know, right? Totally. Mike Morgan. Motu every day, Jay. Yes. Can never have enough Motu. Sci-Fi George. Greetings and kumusta ka, all of you Motoverse maniacs. Of course, brother. Kumusta ka pare? Ingat. I hope you're doing well. It's always good to see another Pinoy in the chat. James Sarapa, the new Eternia Merman is tempting, as is Evil-Lyn. Been dodging new Masterverse, collecting too much. Omisokas. Although I said I might pass on Masterverse Vintage Collection, I know I will end up getting all of them. I have no willpower when it comes to Motu. Man after my own heart. Alex Valdez. Evil-Lyn was an astronaut who crash landed with Marlena. Very funny. Very funny. Is that actually what it says on the back? I would be disappointed. Jitsu. Yes, I know. I'm waiting. I was not really feeling the original Jitsu. Sorry, the first Masterverse Jitsu. I wasn't feeling it. But they are releasing the same figure, Jay, Zodak. Again, you don't have to buy it, Mark. You don't have to buy it. You don't have to buy the vintage collection. It's something that's not going to be for everybody. I just said that. So, it is what it is. Good journey, Mark. Have a good night, brother. Take it easy. Woo! Kids of Creations. Good night, Mark. MKF30. Jay, do you think we'll ever get the Ghoulies or Critters figures since we got Gremlins? I saw that some company already got the license for Ghoulies. So the answer is yes. I believe that we're probably going to get them from one company or another. So yes, I believe we are. Mother Slug, curious, what's up news-wise with the Snake Lair playset? So far, nothing. It has been pretty quiet on that front. So interesting. Jason Apio, I think that was one of Lynn's origin stories. Was it? I'm not sure. Let's see here. Co-pilot. Okay. Although her background is never okay. So this is from the Wiki Grayskull. You know what? I might as well just bring this up. Let's see if we can. Let's see what it says here because I've never read this before, and there's a lot of things about Motu I really don't know, but I try, guys. I try. There it is. So this is from the wiki, which again you can take this with a grain of salt, but let's have a look. All right, here we go. All right, so it says here. Oh, what the hell? Did I put it in the wrong one? Really? Okay, hold on. All right, so here we go. It says here, according to behind the scenes. Um, Here we go. Although her background is never mentioned in the Filmation series, the series Bible claims she was once a scientist from Earth called Evelyn Powers, who was on board Marlena Glenn's spacecraft before it crash landed on Eternia. Evelyn had been insanely jealous of Marlena for being chosen to be her pilot, chosen over her to be the pilot of the shuttle. When the ship crashes and as a result of the explosion from Skeletor's homeworld of Infinita, Evelyn wound up on Infinita, where evil powers of that world turned her knowledge of scientists into sorcery to aid Skeletor. This origin was also used in a storybook entitled "New Champions of Eternia," but was unpopular with the show's writers and therefore never alluded to in the cartoon, in which Marlena was alone aboard her spacecraft. So, canonically, it actually is not part of the Filmation franchise, and it definitely is not part of the original vintage collection, vintage series of action figures. So it's just a little footnote behind the scenes, as they call it. So it's really, really interesting to have said that here. But yeah, interesting tie-in for the Filmation Bible. Um, Fascinating. I did not know that. Great stuff, James. Thanks for clearing that up. Motu has so many variant of origins. It is true. Consecrations. Yes, I do have to buy them all, Jay. That's where you're wrong. I know, right? Crazy. Damn Pokemons. Rotos Prime 1982. Jay, besides Motu, did you hear about the retro Transformers Legacy cardback figures, Legacy Gears, and with Marvel G1 toy head? I did like the way Gears looked. I did like the way Bumblebee looked. I'm not sure if I'm going to be picking them up though, because I am really strapped for any sort of disposable income right now. Evelyn Powers, yes, Evelyn Powers. Alex Valdez. Evelyn was Evelyn Powers, the scientist from Earth who arrived with Marlena. She joined Skeletor. I know, but because it never actually happened in the show, it canonically it actually doesn't exist. So that's not something. And now they've actually written that she was an orphan on the street who nearly got eaten by her parents. So there is canon and the way canon works. Mother Slug. I'm not a huge collector of Motu, but was just wondering if it was ever told why Skeletor's face yellow and not white, like how a real Skeletor should be. He's a demon from another dimension in multiple iterations, and in the reality, the way it's written in Masterverse is that his skin got melted off through magic. So more than likely, it's a magical effect. More than likely. Always assumed it's just a magical glow. Yes, I think that that's also probably true. Rodimus Prime. I prefer Evil-Lyn's background in 2000X, where she's the daughter of the faceless one. Another version of Master Universe, and again, a wonderful take on that. Omisokas. Wouldn't you rather that vintage collection they would have used the new Thunder Punch He-Man and Battle Armor Skeletor's bigger chest bulk instead of super big but weird 40th He-Man buck? Well, the vintage collection hasn't been made yet, right? So they're still working on the vintage collection. The ones we're getting now are still part of New Eternia and Masterverse, so we still have time. James Sarabia, oh, Transformers one was so much fun as a wild robot. Both had subtle, enjoyable 3D too. Interesting. I might take a look. I've been told really good things. But it's like James. Oh, I'm so taking it as they have never been told why. Yeah, unfortunately, that is the way canon works. It really does suck. Wow, guys, what a day for Master Universe. And it didn't actually stop there. We have one more look at something which is fascinating. and I'm really excited about this. Um, let's see here. I'm going to remove those. I am going to find. Come on, where did you go? You're in here somewhere. Where'd it go? Oh my gosh. Okay. For whatever reason, I must have closed it. Or not. Hold on. Where'd it go? I was sure I had it today. Anyway, let's find out. Hold on. I had one more thing to talk about, so let's go talk about it. All right, hold on. All right, here we go, guys. So, earlier today on Raul Barrero's Instagram page, he posted up this teaser, and honestly, oh my gosh, this is crazy. Holy crap. San Diego Comic Con exclusive Faker, our first tease glimpse at the figure. And I got to tell you, I'm excited for this. Um, I don't think my wallet can take it though, because this one is not cheap. This is not a cheap figure, but he is going to be using the new designs for the. I like to call them the 40th anniversary versions of He-Man, and he's looking pretty badass. I love the armor. I love the Terminator-esque face, and it looks like he's getting a new bone sigil. This is going to be a lot of fun, guys. Holy crap. I can't wait until we see the final full pictures, which are probably coming very, very soon for Faker. So get your mark your calendars down. New York Comic Con is coming fast and furious, and Faker will be there at the Mondo booth. And I'm hoping to see more Lion-O. I'm hoping to see more Ghostbusters. I'm hoping to see a lot more at Mondo coming up. But Faker is coming, everybody, and he looks badass. It was basically just these two angles, nothing really more conclusive than that. Mondo, of course, really excited about this, and look at that! Look at that freaking sculpt! Oh my gosh, just crazy. Seriously, Mondo is killing it right now, especially with Master Universe. I love that near Terminator style of skin. Love it. Love it. And of course, the pumpkin armor. I love it, man. This is so cool. The bone sigil is looking pretty neat too. Obviously, it's lifted from. I think it's lifted from the Skeletor that we just recently got, and this is going to be a wonderful new addition to the 1/6 scale versions of Masters Universe. But again, is going to burn a hole in my pocket. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get this one, guys, because unfortunately, he is going to be a New York Comic Con exclusive, and oh man, there's just not enough to go around. Hopefully, there will be enough for everybody, because this is one that you don't want to miss out on. I did miss out on Prince Adam, which was another, I believe it was San Diego Comic Con, sorry, New York Comic Con exclusive. But those are how the chips fall, and I'm really waiting for them to actually release a standard edition, not a deluxe edition of Prince Adam, because that would be freaking amazing. Guys, Master Universe, holy crap, what a day, what a freaking day. It's like drop after drop after drop after drop, multiple lines. The only thing we didn't hear from today was, of course, Origins. And of course, Masterverse is coming fast and furious. Don't forget, guys, I'm just going to bring it back up. Mark your calendars down, because Mattel Creations, not too long now, only 3 days, 8 hours, and 14 minutes, only 3 days, 8 hours, and 14 minutes left to go until the Master of the Universe Origins oversized Horde Trooper is going to be pre-orderable. And this one's going to go fast. Do not sleep on this one. This one will will go fast. He is one that you do not want to miss out on. I think that people are going to want to army build this guy crazy like. So don't miss out on this guy. He's freaking amazing. Can't wait to find out if we can actually remove his top armor, because I think that's going to be a lot of fun. Guys, Master Universe continues to go strong in 2025, and I am super excited about all the announcements today. Please leave in the comments. Please leave comments in the comment section below. What were your thoughts about all the releases for Motu Friday? Motu Mania continues, everybody. It's absolutely bonkers. I'm super excited about what's happening with the Master Universe going strong, ending 2024 and moving into 2025. It's absolutely incredible. Thanks for being here tonight, guys. Last comments before we start winding down. Well, I'm off to bed until next time later. Good night and good journey to you, Mother Slug. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Blue Faker Terminator, you know it. That Faker is so good. Yes, Kenzo. Skull Fiber Tommy, so much revealed with Faker. Tommy, you are killing it, brother. I love it. I hope to see more posts from you in the next couple days, Tommy. I'm expecting it. I'm expecting it very much so. We're going to be keeping an eye on Skull Viper Tommy's page, very much so, guys. It's going to be awesome. You're the man, Jay. Great show. Good journey, everybody. Thank you so much, Kenzo. Good journey to you too, brother. James Serapio, give me the 4-core Thundercat, please. Oh, that'll be, of course. Gotta have Lino, gotta have Panthro, gotta have Chitara, gotta have Tigra. And come on, you gotta put the twins in there and Snarf. Don't leave those out. Delta 17, Skull Viper. Did you do this one too? Yes. Of course he did. Of course he did. MKF 30. At least he was part of the team. MKF 30, Terminator face. Oh, so good. Alex Valdez, very nice faker. Give us that for the 7-inch light, please. What's a sweet Delta 17, guys. We got some really cool stuff coming up for Delta 17. I hope you guys will enjoy it. As a matter of fact, I think I'll throw it up here just for good measure. It's not done yet, but I think you guys will get a kick out of it. Good night, fellow Eternians. You too, Alex. Good night and good journey. MKF 30. They should make a Motu beat 'em up game like TMNT Shredder's Revenge. Would you play it? Absolutely. I would 100% play it. Yeah, guys. No, we're gonna end off with Motu. I think it's just appropriate. This being the Motu Mania just continues. Delta 17 is amazing. Yes, they are 100%. James Serapio, I just like the brats. The Snarf, the Snarf comes with Lino in Mondo. Oh, that's right. I don't know what I was thinking there. Yes, you're right. Absolutely, he does actually come with Lino. Absolutely awesome. And I would, on that note, I wouldn't mind stations that come with Chitara and Tigra, just like they did in the LJN. That would be kind of cool. Delta 17, thanks, Alex. Hey, good to see you guys. Once again, guys, definitely check out Delta 17. Amazing action figures. And you know what? Yes, we do need those. We need all the Thundercats and Linkso. We need Linkso too, guys. We need Linkso. You know what? What the hell? Why not? Delta 17 showed up, so you know what? I'm gonna show this off. It's not done yet, but it's still a lot of fun. So why don't we just take a quick look at this? Because I enjoyed working on this, and it's not done yet, but I think you guys will get a kick out of it. Check it out, everybody. Let's. Hey, where'd it go? It's not even here. Hold on. What the smack? Oh my gosh. I think I moved it. I guess I can't show it because I think I moved it. What the hell? Okay. Sorry, guys. I guess I won't be able to show it. Oh, that's unfortunate. I could have sworn I had it here. Wait, I know what to do. I know what to do. Let's see if this will work. I'm not sure it will, but we'll try it anyway. Um, Actually, I know exactly where it is. No, thinking about it just now. Ah, I can't find it. It's a long night. Come on. All right, I think I finally got it. All right, guys, let's take a quick look at this Delta 17 music video, which a bunch of us have been working on. I hope you guys enjoy it. If this is not yet done, but you know what? Delta 17's here. Let's just have some fun. Here we go, guys. Take a look.
They call me a god. 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 Let's go. I'm about to go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, got a filled up engine. In my thoughts, obsession. I will not stop, no, I'm never second guessing. I got a God complex. Haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like I'm acing this test. Tear it up like I'm Jason. I see the world like
It's Shepard. This is Preacher. This is Shepard. What's your situation? We're en route. ETA. 5 minutes. Copy that. So far, so good. Let's hope it stays that way.
So I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with the certainty I have.
What I'd give for a drag. I thought you quit. I did. Let's keep moving. Like a walk in the park. Spoke too soon. Shepard, come in. Get back here, Preacher. We've got company.
I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits. I'ma leave a legacy.
That was a bit of fun, guys. There are going to be some interesting developments going on here at the Mega J Retro channel, and I'm working with a bunch of wonderful creators. You guys are going to, I think you guys are really going to enjoy what we have cooking up. That, of course, was Delta 17, who is in the chat right now, and they are wonderful action figures. What you got, Silver next time? No, we got to show a little bit more. And of course, that was just a work in progress, though. It's not actually done yet. Tydarium Hanger. Jay, what line still excites you the most? Honestly, I still get excited for all action figure lines. I'm really a sucker that way. But what can I afford to keep? There's the other problem. But in terms of like what's actually exciting me right now, it still has to be the Thundercats. Still one of my favorite lines. Transformers is doing some amazing things too. I mean, Studio Series Optimus Prime, incredible. And of course, anything that's coming out with Mask, I really am loving it. If you guys want, I just did a review of the Red Gullwing, which Tydarium Hanger has also done his review of the Red Gullwing. And I have to say that, honestly, the Red Gullwing, in terms of its overall, development from the ground up, you really can't get much better than that. And Ramen Toy is really doing some amazing stuff. Tommy, another nice Friday hang. Thanks, Jay and Chad. You too, Tommy. Guys, Tommy is amazing and gonna love his work. Looking at it for the new Faker coming up for the Senate for New York Comic Con, and of course, I'm gonna take a look at his work for Tila. I'm really, really excited. Very, very soon. Loyal Soldiers Mask, yes, 100%. I am in on that. Is this the line that Ken covered at Toy Connection? Yes, this is the exact same line. I'm really excited about it. And Skull Viper Tommy actually worked on this line. Amazing job, Tommy, as always. James Arabio, nice video, Delta 17, solid music choices. It's still a work in progress. We're still working on a few things, so I hope you guys will enjoy the full video when it drops. Bethany Beth, Kodak for MGS, correct? You know what you're talking about. Tydarium Hanger, not sure about all the new Origin makers. Well, you know what? All the new O-ring makers, sorry. There are a couple of them. I mean, like, Robotron and things like that. But this line, Delta 17, is pretty damn cool. Delta 17, This kicks ass. Nicely done, man. Thank you so much for making an amazing line, Steve. You're doing great. Skull Fiber Tommy, Metal Gear, Metal Gear. That's right, it is Metal Gear. A little nod to the games, but we might end up changing it because of some concerns. Recreating the Jane Station. Actually, old Jane Station. Jane doesn't look like that now. Kezel's Creations. Thank you, my friend. Delta 17. Thanks, brother. How'd you know it was me? How'd you know it was me? What are you talking about? That's not me. I don't know what you're talking about. That again, it's a temp track. Temp track. That might not be in the final version. You never know. You never know. But James set up you. Thank you, my friend. Really appreciate it. We ended off with Delta 17, but that's okay. Today was a celebration of Master Universe as it continues to grow and mature and move forward. It's an amazing line, guys, and I love it. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please do let me like. It really does help me out. Guys, please check out all the links in the description below for the Entertainment Earth links for Master Universe on Masterverse, Cartoon Collection, and of course, Turtles of Grayskull. It helps out the channel and really helps me to get more figures because I'm pretty much tapped out being in my financial situation right now. So it really does help me out, guys, and I really do appreciate it. Guys, thank you so much for being here. It's been an absolute pleasure. Master Universe continues on to 2025, guys, and I'm just so excited and over the moon for everything that's happening for Master Universe. Guys, I hope you're all doing well, staying safe, and as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. And again, guys, don't forget, please keep your thoughts and your prayers for everybody out in Florida and North Carolina, as some parts of Texas, all along that hurricane belt, because things are going pretty crazy for those people affected, and they can use all the help they can get. Guys, I hope you're all doing well, staying safe. And as always, thank you very much for watching. Good journey. Geek proud, everybody.